Hello, 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 my friends. My name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant medium who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And if you are interested, we are doing readings right now. So go ahead and put your name and the topic matter in the comment section, and you may be receiving a free reading here live today on the internet. Thanks so much for being here. Thank you guys. Again, name and topic in order to get a free reading. So you can do love, relationships, health, finances, general. All right. I can't say your name because your name will make me restricted on this other app that I'm on. But let's go ahead and see. Can I call you Mary? Is that okay? Is that okay if I call you Mary? Okay, so we're going to do Mary, Mary, Mary. Spirit, what does Mary need to know? Hi, Veronica, about love for August. Spirit, what does Mary need to know about love in August? Spirit, what does Mary need to know about love in August? So let's see what's going on here for you, my friend. One more here. All right, let's cut that deck. All right, Mary, I don't know if you know this about me, but I don't like him. He's not my favorite king. He's the king that makes me, thank you, Watermelon Sugar, for the likes. He makes me feel like he creates drama. You see all that water and how he's just chilling in that chair, just like, what of it? So there's somebody here that's creating some drama here that's just kind of watching it going. Hi, Nikki. So that's my ex. Yeah, I don't like him. He could be Scorpio, traditionally Cancer, Pisces, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Let's see. There's something holding you back, but that you got to let go of. Okay. Something holding you back that you got to let go of. So we have the 2 8s. 8s are, they are success, but you have to realize to get your success, you have to walk away from anything that may be holding you back. September is going to be the time. Thank you for the follow, Watermelon Sugar. It's going to be the time that you're going to do really, really well on like saying, hey, I don't want this anymore. This isn't for me anymore. This isn't what I'm working for. I'm no longer going to allow it to hold me back. I'm going to walk away from this. My emotions are keeping me bound and blindfolded, thinking that there's something in front of me or behind me, and there's nothing there. Lindsay, thank you for the follow. There's nothing in front of you or behind you. There's nothing in your way. It's your emotions making you think there are. But once you shimmy those off, take those blindfold off, take a walk and walk away from this, and you can see they're in this almost the same clothing, like the same colored clothing, at least like red top, pink red top with a blue bottom. But the eclipses are happening in September. That's why I'm talking about September. Great time for closure. Literally, let it go, let it go, let it go. September is going to be the time for you to do that. Okay. So I don't think things are going to be progressing this month for love for you. But I do feel like September is almost like I get self-love. Like I really like truly choose myself. Thank you, Nikki, for the heart me. I really choose myself. I really say like, this is what I want. And like, I'm going for it. And like, this to me is reeking of self-love. And I say reeking, not in a negative way, as in like, it's just time. Like it's time for my self-love. It's time for me to grow my own value and my own worth in myself. So I do hope that helps, Mary. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. And thank you so much for being here and getting a free reading from me today. If you're interested in getting more clarity or more insight, the Linktree link in order for you to send in your donation of $15 is located at the top chat there. And you can get a reading anytime you would like, but you're very, very welcome. She said thanks. All right, guys, we are on to the next reading. Who wants a reading? Go ahead and put your name and the topic matter in the comment section below. Remember, the only way to guarantee your reading is to submit a $15 donation to receive a 5-minute reading of your choice. We do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. All right, Ingrid, I see you there. Let's go ahead and do your career reading. Guys, if you don't mind sharing the live, reposting the live, liking the live, getting me further out into the algorithm is going to be really, really beneficial for everyone. So if you could help me out there, I'd really appreciate it. Nikki, you need to put your name in the topic matter, okay? And the only way to guarantee your reading is either by subscribing. I forgot about subscribers, or sending in your $15 donation, because it is all random here, but we'll see what goes on. All right, Ingrid. Spirit, what does Ingrid need to know about career? Whew. Spirit, what does Ingrid need to know about career? Spirit, what does Ingrid need to know about career? What's going on for our friend Ingrid here today? All right. Okay. We got the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck is celebration. It's saying, I'm getting with my girlfriends. I'm getting with my sisters. We're going to party. We're going to celebrate. There's something good here coming in. Thank you, Spirit. That is going to end up being beneficial for me in some way. Even the no's can be something to celebrate, just FYI. Let's see what's going on. Woo! And then all these want to come. Oh, my God, girl. This is wild bananas. I don't think I've ever had this formation before. You got the pair of royalty for the wands. In between it is the Wheel of Fortune. What are you passionate about? Hi, Chrissy. What are you passionate about? What drives you? What motivates you? What transformations do you need to make? You got luck on your side in a big fucking way. This is the Salem cat here. Salem is my personal cat, and I have no idea where he is. But when he doesn't come into a reading, he sends the Queen of Wands, because the Queen of Wands is luck. It is magnetism. It is saying, like, I am somebody that people gravitate to. Yes, the reading list is still open. Thank you for asking. But this is something that is going to end up being really, really, really great, because we're going forward with what we like. You have luck, passion, more passion. Isn't that a viral sound? But there's something here that's going to be good that you're going to get up off your ass about and actually go do. I love this for you. I think this is beautiful. I think this is great. I think you have big fire energy regardless. If you have, yay, hoping to start work soon. I think you're going to do it. I think it's going to be, Chrissy, thank you for subbing. You're going to get a free reading from me right now. But this is something that is going to end up being really good. It's something that drives you, that you're passionate about, that motivates you, desired. You want to do it, something you've been wanting to do. You're hoping to start work soon. I do think this is going to work out for you. I do. Like, you got luck on your side, even if you start your own thing, because these are entrepreneurs. Like, these two entrepreneurs, even if you start your own thing, what is it that you want to start? What business do you want to have? How do you want to proceed with it? Get your shit together about how, it's going to work out, and just know that you don't have all the answers right now. And that is okay. That's okay, because you got luck on your side. The Wheel of Fortune doesn't come out for anybody. I'll tell you that much. The Wheel of Fortune to me is a card that comes out infrequently. I thought it was an Ano sub, my bad. It says you subbed for the very first time. Oh, thank you so much, Nolan, for also subscribing for the first time. You are also going to get a free reading here today. So, Chrissy, let's go ahead and do yours. But Ingrid, I hope that helped. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for getting a reading from me. I hope it made sense. Thank you so much. Nikki, thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you so much. All right, Chrissy, what is the topic matter of your free reading? And don't forget, being a subscriber means you also get 6 minutes anytime you donate $15 or more. You have a great day, Nikki. Thank you so much for being here. And I do want to get you a free reading, so don't worry about it. I will get you a free one. If you want to stick around here for it, or if you want to wait till tomorrow, I will get you that reading. Just the priority does come with subscribers. Star, thank you so much. Right now we are doing a reading for Chrissy, but if you want to guarantee your reading, it's a 5-minute reading for a $15 donation. That's how you can skip the list and guarantee your reading next. Of course, I completely understand. Thank you. I love you always. Thank you so much. And I will get you a free reading. I promise you I will. All right. So let's go ahead and do Chrissy's general reading. Hi, Jen. There you are. Yes, I had a private reading at 11. So I got done with that and came right on. So I'll be on until 2:30 today. All right. So Chrissy, Spirit, this is for our friend Chrissy. Spirit, what does Chrissy need to know Yeah, just she's doing a general. So what does she need to know? Thank you, Jenny. Jen, for sharing the live. I appreciate you. I could have just finished it with saying Jennifer, but I stopped it at Jenny. Spirit, thanks, Judy, for liking the live. What does Chrissy need to know? What does Chrissy need to know? This is the last shuffle here. Spirit, what does Chrissy need to know? Let's see what's going on. Wow, he came out again. Very interesting. Literally just came out. The King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. The King of Wands is, you still have my grandmother there. She's the only one who called me Jenny. That is so funny. That probably, I would imagine then. But this is, again, the King of Wands. He knows what he's passionate about. He knows what he's desiring. He's getting up and going. He does not wait for an invitation. He goes out and gets what he wants. He is very magnetized. People gravitate towards him. They are like, oh my God, check out the king. He's so cool. He's doing his own thing. He's so passionate, so desirous, so full of transformation type of thing there. So this is something that's going to end up being very beneficial. I am checking right now, Miss K. But I don't see you. I don't see you in Venmo or PayPal or my website at this time. So double check and make sure it went through there, Miss K. So this is the King of Wands there. Now we have the Three of Swords. Again, the Wheel of Fortune came out. Very interesting. And the Wheel of Fortune keeps like popping out with threes for whatever reason. I'm not trying to pull 3 cards. I'm trying to pull 2. But whatever heartbreak you're going through, and heartbreak does not just necessarily mean I lost a love, like a romantic love. This could be my friend broke my heart, my family member broke my heart, I lost somebody. This is just heartbreak. But this is going to be something that ends up being okay for you. Even if you lost your job or something like that, whatever hurt your heart is going to be okay because you, again, have more fire, more transformation. This is your time to transform into doing what it is that you are actually wanting to do, what drives you, what motivates you, what you're passionate about. And again, luck on your side. You guys got luck in a big fucking way. This is literally, if I don't learn my lesson, I'm going to repeat my lesson. The karmic wheel is going to make me repeat it until I learn it. If you did learn your lesson and you started again, which I do feel like you are learning, you're going to have luck on your side. You're going to see the karmic gifts come in. You're going to see like things start being easier for you. So learn the lessons so that you can have luck on your side and start again. Don't worry. You're going to be okay. You will survive this. There's toxicity leaking out of this heart. You are going to survive it. And you're going to have luck on your side because of it. So I do hope that made sense there, Chrissy. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for getting your donation in. I really appreciate you. Not donation, but for being a subscriber, getting your subscription in. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Right. And the next person we have, though, is Nolan. Nolan, what type of reading do you want to have today? What's your topic? And thank you for also being a subscriber. Yes, moving to a homestead with horses and donkeys. Yes. Restarting again. Maybe we do love. Sure, we can do a love reading. You are very welcome. Thank you for subscribing. All right, Spirit. This is for Nolan. Spirit, what does Nolan need to know? Hi, Kelly. Spirit, what does Nolan need to know about love specifically? Love for Nolan. Spirit, what does Nolan need to know about love? We cannot have a shuffle like this. Nope. This is terrible. This is garbage. All right, one more shuffle here. Thank you, Christy. Yes, tap the screen. Jen, thank you so much for liking the live. Melissa, welcome in. Judy, thank you for liking the live. Chrissy, thank you so much. Anna, welcome in. Ooh, patience. Take your time. This is really about balancing out emotions. This is really about knowing who you are, what your wants are, what makes you tick. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation there. This is patience, though, taking your time, growing in the right ways, balancing out. Oh my goodness. We need some balance in our life with with how we are, like we have to get balanced. Also, we have balance here between the spiritual and the physical, so we're also balancing that. The sun is the most perceived positive imagery, but there are some lessons you're going to need to learn in order to obtain that sun. There's a straight path to it. Archangel Raphael is the healing angel, so you are going to heal, get balance, grow, and that sun is going to be right there waiting for you to come in, because right now love is not really great. I'm so sorry there, Nolan. The Five of Pentacles is feeling out in the cold and desolate because something came in out of the blue, whether you found out some information about a past love or a current love. LOL facts. Something that came in out of the blue that's really like putting you in alignment where you're supposed to be, but was also very unceremonious and very much like, I feel kicked out. I feel like I used to have, oh my God, it's Rusted from the Rain by Billy Talent. It's like, I used to be a lapdog, now I'm just a stray, which is a fucking great song, guys. Billy Talent forever. Listen to Billy Talent. Billy Talent 1, Billy Talent 2. Ooh, so good. Billy Talent 3 also has that song on it, Rusted from the Rain. Oh, it's so good. I fucking love that band. Either way, I do feel like there is some things that you are going to need to grow from this so that you are ready for the next thing that comes in. But right now, it is very much like unceremoniously, something happened out of the blue. I wasn't expecting it, and now I don't feel so great. Now I feel pretty shitty. Just know like it's going to come in for you and things are going to work out, but we have a lot to balance, a lot to learn, a lot of growth, so that when we have the partner that's meant for us, we are ready for them just as much as they're ready for me. All right, Nolan, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for hanging out today. I really appreciate your subscription, so thank you so much. Next is we have Nexus. What am I? Next we have is Nikki. Totally. Thank you. You're very welcome. Nikki, thank you so much for submitting your donation. Miss K, for some reason, I don't know if you're still here, but I still haven't gotten the donation in. So I don't know exactly what's happening with that. Maybe you changed your mind. I don't know. That's okay if you did. But just so you know, I haven't received it yet, just in case you're still here. All right, Nikki, thank you so much for getting that subscription in. Because I was going to give you a free reading anyway, I am just going to add an additional minute. My PayPal is having issues. Okay. You can always wait, of course. We can figure it out. You can always try Venmo or my website. We'll connect with you tomorrow. Okay, not a problem, Miss K. Not a problem. Thank you so much for being here, though. I really appreciate you. All right. So you can do a psychic reading, a mediumship reading, or a human design reading. This is like me adding on the free reading here for you as well. Are we doing human design? I'm so happy. Thank you, Miss K, for the roses. You're the best. Thank you so much. And you're a regular, so thank you for always coming back. I love you so much. Thank you so much. All right. So, Nikki, we got your information. Oh, I'm so excited. We're going to share it as well. I'm going to give you the timestamp. There we go. I was like, what am I looking at? I'll give you a timestamp as soon as I get all this in. All right. Let me share on this guy. And your timestamp's 19 minutes. Okay, 19 minutes. And this 19 minutes is going to have the explanation of your chart. I'm so excited to share this with you right now. Woo! I'm so excited. Okay, let's check it out. So before we start the timer, I always give an explanation of what we're looking at, just in case if anyone's new, never seen this chart before, you've never seen it, this is your first reading with it, things like that. So we have the red side of your chart and the black side of your chart. The red side of your chart correlates with the red lines in your chart. This is formulated 88 days before your birth. That is when they say the soul imprints on your body. 88 days before your birth. That is your, you have my favorite gate too. That is, what am I saying? That is your third trimester. Third trimester is when the soul imprints upon the body. Nolan, thank you for liking. Jen, thank you for liking. The black side of your chart also correlates with the lines, but it correlates with the black lines in your chart. This is formulated at the exact moment of your birth. The red side, remember the red lines, is your subconscious or your design. The black lines is your conscious side, the things you understand about yourself, the things you're like, yep, I do that. That's the thing I do. Yep. And it's formulated at the exact moment of your birth. Okay. Now I press buttons. I shouldn't have. But now you can see you have shapes in here as well. All of these shapes are the chakra system, of the Hindu chakra system, but in human design terms, we call them centers. So you have the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, the splenic center, the center of self, or the G center, the manifestation center, or the throat center, the third eye, or the ajna, and the crown, or the head center. Okay. Sorry, I couldn't think of head for a second. Each one of these that are white in your chart, you have that. You just have inconsistent access to it. You have to wait for people to be in aura with people to feel this, or wait for the planetary alignments to feel it, because the planetary alignment, you can see the transits are going to change your chart. So right now, this is how you're stimulated at this moment due to the planetary alignments. Again, we're not going to really concentrate on that so much as this here. What else do I need to say before we start? Oh, if you have red and black on the lines, it just simply means you have it on both sides, the red side and the black side. All right. In the places that you have coloration or definition, this is where you have consistent access. Again, the white, I forgot to say, this is where you take in other people's energy, you amplify it in your body, you reflect it back out. So you have a lot that you're taking in. You have a lot that you are conditioned, because you're open to conditioning in these areas. Not so much these areas, because this is more like who you are, what you have consistent access to. Trauma will fuck this up, though. I'll tell you that much. But everywhere else that's white, you take in energy and you amplify it. Now let's go ahead and talk about your type. Girl, I'm so excited because you and I are both projectors. The 5 aura types is the generator, the manifester, the manifesting generator, projectors, hello us, and then the reflector, which is 1% of the population. You and I are 20% of the population. But you, my friend, are a little bit more rare than me, because you are what's known as a self-projected projector. And we're going to talk about that in just a moment. First, I want to talk about what is a projector. A projector is somebody who does not have sacral definition or any direct connection or indirect connection from the throat center to a motor center, which are these 3 right here. Okay. So you just have the throat center and the center of self defined. That's what makes you a self-projecting projector. Projectors, such as you and I, Bree, thank you for the heart me, are very much here to guide others. We're good at being management. We're good at being supervisors. We're good at telling people how a task should be done. We don't have a lot of energy, because the energy center in the body is this white square, and that's the sacral center. The sacral center is undefined. So that means that you have inconsistent access with your energy. You have energy to work 4 hours a day. On a good day, 6 hours a day. You and I can get really hyper focused, though, because we do have the undefined places here, the motor centers, if you will, and they're called motor centers. You and I have undefined motor centers. So we either have lack of energy or we have all the energy. There's really no in between with that. So we can get hyper focused and we can crash out like something good. Spot on. I am a supervisor. That's so funny. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to do with your type. So you are here to guide others only when invited. That's the thing. You have to wait for the right invitations. And so when you're here, that is your strategy. When you're a projector, your strategy is always waiting for somebody to recognize what we bring to the table and invite us to the next step. And then we wait there at the next step until we get another invitation to the next step, and then rinse and repeat, right? So we're always waiting for that invitation to come through. When you are a projector, also, you may have a hard time. Some projectors are really like intuitively like projector. I was conditioned in a big way because I'll show you my chart. You have a lot of conditioning available, and so do I. We only have one extra one here. I have these, and this is my extra one here, my authority center, my intuition center. But you have even more opening here. So you may have been conditioned to be like, oh, I have to go make my wishes, my dreams, my hopes, my manifestations. I have to make them happen. I'm just going to hit the ground running. That's when you're going to hit brick walls. When you invite yourself to something that you don't feel in your bones, but you just feel like you have to do it, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So just know these invitations that come to you can look like a verbal invitation, a written invitation, invitation just being like, well, what do you think? It can be, that's an invitation right there. It can be anything that is inviting you into a space, or inviting you to give advice, or inviting you into the next promotion. Okay. So there's all invitations. Now, in order to know what invitation is right for you, because you're a self-projected projector, you need to talk to yourself out loud. You can either talk to yourself in a mirror by like just talking it out. What is it that I want? How am I going to get it? Talking it out is going to be how you organize your thoughts. If you want to write it down, you can do that as well. But talking out loud is going to help. If you don't want to talk to yourself in the mirror, you can talk to a trusted friend, trusted family member, trusted companion, whoever you trust, to not give you feedback. You are not looking for advice. You are not looking for somebody to fix your problem. I'm huge into speaking into existence because you have the manifestation center also defined. So you can absolutely do that. But speaking to a trusted friend that is not going to give you feedback, who is not going to give you advice, is going to be chef's kiss, because all you're doing is organizing your thoughts. And that's what you need to let them know. Like, hey, I got to talk to you about something, but I'm really talking to you to organize my thoughts. Do you have an ear? Do you have time to listen? And if they say, no, I don't have time right now, like, that's okay. We can talk about it later, or I'll just find, the next person on my list to talk to, or talk to myself in the mirror. So keep talking to yourself out loud, because that is how a self-projector is able to decide what is meant for them and what is not meant for them. Now, the fun things about your chart is that you are a true empath. You truly take in other people's emotions. You amplify them in your own body, thinking that it's yours, and you amplify it back. So you may have been told that you're a drama queen in your lifetime. You may have been told, like, oh my God, Nikki is so dramatic. Like, don't listen to her words. Like, she's just being dramatic right now. No, that's not necessarily the case. Sure, the drama is coming out of you. It comes out of me as well, because I have that as well. Everyone's emotions, it's draining. Literally, like, that's what's happening, is like, you're taking in everyone. You're taking in all the emotions around you, and you're the one who's expelling it. You're the one who's amplifying it and bringing it back to them. So it looks like you are the drama, but really you're just taking in the drama. So what I want you to do every night, or every other night, because I'm not 100% into doing everything every day, because we live in rest and we have active cycles, is like standing outside or opening a window inside and just saying, I release any emotions that do not belong to me. I release the emotions that do not belong to me. I release the emotions that do not belong to me. And you can literally start to feel the emotions going off of your body into the ether, out the window, or into the wind, and just go away. Okay, so that's what I want you to do. Hi, Jensen. That's what I want you to do for those emotional like moments that you may have or feel, or that you're taking on something that doesn't belong to you, so that you don't feel all of those heavy emotions that are not meant for you to feel all the time. But you are a projector. Again, this is a very important thing that I just kind of brushed over, is that you live in rest and you have active cycles. You may not have the energy, if you work a 9 to 5, to come home and do the dishes and cook the food and take care of the family, take care of the household, because you have limited amounts of energy. One more question. Where does my predictive dreaming come in? Gate 61. Gate 61 is the gate of mystery. Gate 61 is located in the head chakra. It is also my favorite. Dreaming is very... where is gate 61 at? It's on both sides of your chart. Oh, it's in your, ooh, it's in Saturn. But gate 38 also is a big one. Gate 38 is in the root center. You have it on both sides in Neptune. Neptune is very dreamy. So gate 38 is also going to be, I want to say gate 38 is the fighter though. It is the fighter. So this is going to allow you to dream about what you need to do in order to find the right way to express any pressures you may feel. True, I work 12 to 14 hours. I'm always exhausted. You're only meant to work 4, my love. You are kaput. When you sit on the couch, you are done. Put a fork in her, she's done. But yeah, gate 38 is going to help with that. And then gate 61 is the gate of mystery. It's also saying like, you need to find the facts. You need to find the unknown. You have a desire, a drive to do it because that's karma for you. Like learning about like the unknown, going to the brass facts and like, I'm going to learn about the unknown and make it known, make it factual, give some structure to it. So that's going to help as well. So that's what I believe would be dream for you. You also have really great insight, great answers. Girl, you got a great chart. All right, Nikki, thank you so much for getting a human design reading. It's my favorite modality. I hope this resonated. I hope it gave you validation. This is a very validating reading. We'll definitely be booking a private reading. Thank you. Yay! I'm so excited, Nikki. Thank you so much. I can't wait. Like I literally, it's just my favorite thing to do. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Hi, Shannon. And thank you for getting a reading here in general. Even though it's my favorite reading, I do appreciate any reading that you guys want to do. If you're interested in a reading, it is a $15 donation. Linktree link is available for you to utilize if you'd like to. These are how you do it. So a 5-minute reading is going to get you a $15 donation, or is a $15 donation. You can choose between human design, which is what we just did with Nikki, or you can do a psychic reading or a mediumship reading. Psychic reading is where I channel a message and also pull the cards about a topic. Mediumship's where I connect with somebody who's passed away into the spiritual realm. So if you're interested in any of that, feel free to get your $15 donation in. There is no wait at this time. These are the only platforms I have. Okay, you can also do a private reading from here. Nikki, thank you for sharing the live. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're just waiting on the next one. Let me fix this clock to get 5 on there. Should get it 5 minutes. Isabel, thank you so much. I would love to do a love reading with you and Monty. Go ahead and submit a $15 donation. Click my picture here. Boop. Click my picture again. Boop. Then you're going to utilize this and utilize that one, or this one. And submit a $15 donation to receive a 5-minute reading. And guys, remember, if you're a subscriber, you also get a 6-minute reading instead of a 5-minute reading. And Nikki got a 6-minute reading because I told her I would give her a private, a free reading that she donated for a reading. So I gave her an additional minute for free because I just felt like it was the right thing to do. So that was my moral ground with that. Just felt correct. You know? Thank you, Veronica, for liking the live. All right, guys. Next reading coming in. Come on. Where are you? We're just waiting on the next donation. Live reading lineup is open. Follow link in the bio for donation. Thank you so much, Nikki. Are you familiar with knowing when stuff will take place? So there is time frames that I do get. So all I can do is try and see what comes in with your reading. I can't guarantee what's going to come in a reading. I can just see what I can ask them and what they're willing to give. I can never guarantee what comes through because I have no clue what's going to come through. I have no idea. Not until the reading is happening and we find out together. Hi, Laura. How are you? Thanks for being here, darling. Thanks for liking the live, Laura. I appreciate that. You guys are killing it. Guys, don't forget, when we make it to 30,000 likes, that is when we do a collective reading. Thank you, Laura, for sharing. 30,000 gets us to the collective reading. being here. We love Spirit. Spirit makes me burp. For anyone who's new here may not know that, Spirit makes me release in that way. So sorry, but not sorry. Haley, I got you. Thank you so much. I got you. What type of reading are we doing for you, my darling? Fun fact, at dinner last night, my table number was 333. Didn't you get that in a reading? I think you did get that in a reading. I can't remember. Oh, timestamps. Also, Nikki, your timestamp. What was it, 19 minutes? I can't remember what your timestamp was. Thank you, Elizabeth. But look up the angel number to the timestamp that I give you for an additional message. Thank you for the heart me, Elizabeth. Yeah, 19 minutes. While we're waiting for Haley to let us know what type of reading we're doing, I'm going to quickly look up 19 angel number and get you an additional message here. There she is. She says, I know you just read me a few days ago, but I'm so anxious about the school program. That's okay. I'll read you again. That's totally fine. I did get full disclosure. I feel bad because, Jilly Too Cool is cool, but I got snippy with her. I was just having an off day. Sometimes that happens where I got a little snippy for her doing a second reading on the same thing I gave her a message for, which is not typical of me. I think I was going through PMS, to be honest, and she's really never come back. She's come back one time. And I just feel really bad about that, to be honest with you. Our angel number 19 signifies new beginnings, spiritual enlightenment, and the power of positive thinking. It encourages you to trust your intuition, embrace change, and have faith in your journey. Seeing this number repeatedly suggests that you are on the right path and should persevere with optimism. Hell yeah, dude. All right, so let's see what's going on here for Haley and the school program. Your timestamp is going to be 37 minutes. And after that, we're going to look up unless we have somebody else coming in, but also look up 37 as an angel number for an additional message. Could it be the spirits making the message snippy? I don't know, to be honest. I truly think it might have been PMS. Full disclosure, I really do feel like it might have been me just being a fucking bitch that day, which I'm not typically a bitch. But that day, I think she got a little bit of bitchy from me, which I'm a human. It happens, but I don't feel proud about it. All right, Spirit, this is Haley. Woo, Spirit, what does Haley need to know about the school program? Spirit, what does Haley need to know about the school program? Oh, I feel so much pressure. Spirit, what does Haley need to know about the school program? I just feel a lot of pressure. I don't know if I'm remembering or if they're showing it to me. I feel like you're on the wait list for this. I feel like that's something that was said before in our last reading, so you can confirm or deny that. But I feel like even though I'm on the wait list, I don't want to give up. Yes, I am. I don't want to give up. I still want to go. I still feel like there's a possibility of somebody dropping out last minute and you getting in. So really pay attention. I feel like September is going to be big for that. I don't know when your program starts. I don't know if it's in August. I don't know if it's in September, but September is being pointed out to me. The eclipse season is being pointed out to me. The eclipse season, I think, is in the middle. I think it's September 7th through something. I keep looking it up and I keep forgetting it. Eclipse September. Yeah, September 7th through the 21st. So you're going to find something out within that time frame, August 25th. You might start a little bit late then. I'm not sure. There's something here going on in September that feels really promising to me. Because I just see things being shifted and moved around here. Let me see what the cards have to say. And that wanted to come out, so we're going to let it. All right. Yeah, you have the upper hand. You have the vantage. This is the vantage point. This is no one can touch the character because the character is at a good angle, at a good spot, and they can't attack her, but she can take her wand and that, okay? And if you've had this card before during this specific type of reading, repeat messages are very, very important, right? Synchronicity is very important. The happily ever after one to come out. Happily ever after one to come out. Let me see what's going on. Interesting. I want a clarifier. I want another clarifier. Okay. We have the Ten of Cups here, happily ever after, but it's not coming before a tower moment. Okay. This tower moment's going to come in. Something feels like a reset. Something's going to come in that just feels like, oh gosh, I got to reset. I got to do that. I got to do this. Like almost like I have to start from basics, but I don't feel like that's the actual case. I feel like that's the feeling you might have. Like, God, I got to start again. I got to do this. I got to do that. But I don't feel like that's really the reality because you have everything you need. These are the clarifiers for the tower. And we got nothing but major arcana. So there's like something life-changing happening with this tower moment. That sudden change, sudden upheaval. This could be like suddenly somebody drops out. You're the chosen one. Like this is role model. This is somebody who is a leader, somebody who is very known in their community. And this is somebody who has everything they need. They have success, the power, the innocence, the protection, all this abundance, all the tools of tarot at their disposal. So this makes me feel like something sudden is going to happen that's going to lead to a happily ever after. Because none of the other cards are even indicating to me that something negative is actually going to happen. Even though the tower is the biggest no in tarot, all the cards around it make me feel like this sudden change and upheaval is going to be in your favor, right? Like that's the thing about the wait list. Like something that has to happen, somebody has to drop out for me to get into that position. The Two of Cups is here. There's a partnership happening. So the school director, the school teachers, like the program itself, it is something that you are going to go for. Okay. I don't, even if it's not this round for whatever reason, the future changes, it's not set in stone and something happens and you don't end up getting in, I do feel like it's meant for you either way. Even if you have to wait until the next go around, it still feels like it's meant for you. But I don't feel like you're going to have to. I just don't feel that way. At least right now, the Nine of Wands is like, this is how I feel on the wait list. Like, yes, it's putting me in alignment, but I feel battered. I feel bruised. I feel like my ego's bruised. Like, what do you mean wait list? How do I move forward? Like she's literally looking to the sky. Like, how do I move forward? Because that came out of nowhere, these 8 wands behind her. The 8 wands is literally wands being suspended in the air. Let me see if I can show you. Like this is the 8 of wands. Okay. Something coming in out of the blue that is going to end up putting you like where you need to be, leveling up, transformation. Aquarius energy can be Libra or Gemini, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Fun fact, Libra starts in September. So this is something that is going to end up putting you in alignment. I do feel like this is meant for you. I do feel like there's something happening that is going to put you, again, where you need to be and like have you learn something, teach something, like be a role model. Like this feels like, it feels like something has to happen. Something has to burn down to get your happily ever after, to get what you want, to get this partnership, to evolve and grow and level up and know that like no matter what, it's putting me in alignment, whatever's going on here. So Haley, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you some clarity. I hope it gave you some insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for submitting your $15 donation. I hope this gave you some clarity or some insight in some way, but there's going to be some sort of sudden change in sudden upheaval that's going to end up benefiting you in the long term. Okay. You're very, very, very welcome, my love. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you every day, but darling, 11111 said my daily card this morning was the tower, and then I drew the star. I claim this, right? Because that's what it is. Like whatever's happening with the tower moment is happening because your manifestations. Like the star is about manifestations, so they need to clear the way for you to get what you want. Like whatever's going around in your life right now is blocking the manifestation for you to get. So I would highly encourage you to embrace that tower moment so that your manifestations can come in. The tower moment's going to be unceremonious. It's going to be tough. It's going to be rough, right? But it's worth the stay. It's worth going through so that you end up rebuilding your foundation the way you want and allow the good things to come in for you. Nikki also said, the number I see constantly is my birthday. Every time I look at the clock, it's 6:16. Let's look up the angel number to that. What's 6:16? Wait, are you still here before I do that, Jen? Because I don't want to just do that and you not be here. Or Nikki, excuse me. I said Jen, but I meant Nikki. Hey, Carol. Carol in real life. Hey. Okay, Nikki. 616 signifies a need for balance and harmony in your life, especially between the spiritual and material aspects. It suggests that your angels are guiding you to create equilibrium in areas like work-life balance, relationship, and personal growth. This number encourages you to nurture both your inner world and your external reality, ensuring neither is neglected. So it's all about figuring out balance, girly. Oh, thank you, Carol. I got it done on Sunday, so it is new. My hair's a little greasy right now. I'm gonna wash her today, but I really love her. I love her. Interesting and true. Thank you, Carol, for sharing. I love you so much. Guys, don't forget, when we get to 30,000 likes, that's when we are going to do a collective reading. As of right now, though, we are waiting on the next donation to come through. It's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. If you are interested in a reading, it's a psychic reading, a mediumship reading, or a human design reading that you will be able to get. Carol says, it's so cute. It fits your face so good. Loves you. Girl, I have not seen anybody in months. I moved and I haven't seen anyone in months. I know Amanda had her baby Tommy. I haven't met him yet, but I wonder if she's doing well. I know she's just so fucking busy. Like, she has 3 kids. She's a fucking doctor. Like, this is our best friend, Amanda. She is one of a kind, beautiful human that is just a ball of light. She's just a ball of light, but she's so incredibly busy. Oh my God, you have to come see him. She's doing amazing. I do. I've been texting her, like, I gotta come meet him, but she's not ghosting me by any means, because I know she's so busy, and I would never assume that Amanda would ghost me in a million years. Like, that's not even a thought, really. But it's like, I gotta go meet him. And instead of like, yeah, let's make a plan, because I don't just want to like go over there unexpectedly, that's just like, she doesn't ask to make a plan, so I don't think she's ready. Like, it just makes me feel like she might not be ready for me to come over quite yet. So I'm waiting on her to let me know that she's ready. Thank you, 551111. I was gonna say 5 ones. No, them kids give her no breaks, LMAO. I know, girl, especially her oldest. Her oldest is still just hitting the ground running. But I heard he's sleeping through the night, though, and that's not the baby. LOL, I know it. I heard the baby, though. The baby's sleeping throughout the night. So there's a little change of pace for her. Full throttle. She needs a helmet. That girl needs a helmet. All right. So, guys, if you're interested in a reading, we're still doing readings right now. It's a $15 donation if you're interested in a 5-minute reading. Hi, Melly. LMAFO and the whole bubble. Literally a bubble. She needs a bubble. Like, this girl she is just moving to the beat of her own drummer. And that drummer is going boom, 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 boom. And she moving to it. She moving and grooving to it. But she is so stinking cute. I will give her that. She is such a cutie patootie. A little cutie with her little curly hair, just like Amanda's mom. Oh, hey, Renee. Shout out to Renee. She my little homie. Hell yeah, she is. Hell yeah, she is. All right. Thanks, guys, for being here. Thanks for hashtagging the FYP page there, Mel and Nikki. Thank you, Elizabeth, for liking the live. Thank you, Nikki, for liking the live. R.I.P. Nanny Nay. We love you. Amanda's mom. For those of you who don't know and just like entering this conversation, Carol is somebody I've known more than half my life, like in real life. Amanda is our best friend. And our friend Amanda's mom passed away when Amanda was, I think, a senior. Was she a senior? Maybe it was her first year out of high school. We're all in our 30s now. But her mom used to come and like take us to swimming. She used to like drive us to like when we would have breakfast. She'd drive us to breakfast instead of swimming. She was just an amazing person. So incredibly kind and nice and beautiful inside and out. She was literally like a beacon of light in Amanda's life because there's just like some other issues happening in her family. She was like 19. But I've known her mom like basically my whole life too. And when she passed away, it was terrible. So that's why we're saying, like, we love you, Nanny Nay. I just call her Renee. We love Renee. So we're just saying hi to her. Literally, you have me tearing up over here. Oh no, Carol, I'm sorry. We love her though. We love her so much. I cry about Amanda, to be honest. I cry about Amanda to Amanda's face. Like, there's so many times where I'm like, Amanda, you just don't understand how much love I have for you. She's like, I love you. And then we'll just sit there and cry about how much we love each other. It's okay. Tears of love, literally. That's all that matters. All right, guys. Hi, for anyone who's new here who may not have ever seen my face before. Hi, hello. My name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant medium who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings, all live on air. It's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. If you are interested in a reading, feel free to send in your donation. There is no wait at this time. The list is open. So go ahead and submit your donation. Now, I will never DM you on here because I need you guys to stay safe. There is going to be fake scammers that come in and they are going to message you pretending like, I just came across your profile and I feel like you needed a reading. That's a scam. They're trying to steal your money. Don't buy into it. Fuck them. Block them. You can report them. The reports do nothing at all, ever. But you can report them if you would like. Don't expect much of it though. And then you'll see that just blocking them is going to be the most efficient thing. Just block them when you get them, okay? Or you so pretty. Oh, I love you. You're so pretty, Carol. Oh, I can't wait to see you again one of these days. We got to make a plan. We got to make a plan to get the crew together. Get the crew together. And I finally got my bed up because it's been forever since like I've been Jimmy's been remodeling the house. Revamping, if you will. But Jessica now can stay in my bedroom or in my guest room because now I have a bed in there. So maybe I'll go and get Jessica and we'll all get together somehow. We'll have to talk. We'll have to do a group chat about it. Alrighty. I haven't seen her since the wedding. Oh, wow. I've seen her after the wedding. I haven't seen her since the Incubus concert, though. But she is like, whenever she's down here, she is very, very, very busy. She has a lot going on. She has a lot to see. That's what happens when you live far away. Is like you have to catch up with like everybody when you're here and you're only here for a limited amount of time. All right, just making sure I didn't miss anything, guys. If you, hi, Priyanka. Sorry I missed your hello. But we are in the middle of doing readings, guys. So go ahead and get your donations in. $15 get you 5 minutes. Linktree link is available for you. You know where to find it. You know where to find it. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Nikki, for liking. Thank you so much. Just thinking. I was like, wasn't she at the baby shower? Like, Jessica, I'm thinking about Jessica, but she wasn't at the baby shower. Were you at the baby shower? Did I see you at the baby shower? Because I know Kristen took a lot of my time there. But I don't remember seeing you, Carol, at the baby shower for whatever reason. Oh, you helped set up? Why don't I remember seeing you? What is wrong with my brain? Hello? Anyone home? That is so funny that I don't remember. I guess I just remember Kristen because I was running around doing a ton of stuff. Oh, you might have not been able to sit down and talk to me because Kristen was literally, I think she was making up for our little tit and, tiff we had, which we're still not like, we're cool, we're okay, we'll be fine, but she's not somebody I'm going to gravitate towards like just willingly. But she was like yelling over the table to talk to me. I was like, all right, Kristen, I'm just going to get up. I'm going to come in over here and talk to you. You don't have to yell over everyone. I got you. Like, no worry. I'm going to come here. So she really like just held my attention most of the time. She's a lot. Well, I'm a lot too, though. I would argue that we're all a lot. Like all of us. She said no. Oh, you're so cute, Carol. I have a lot though. Not like that. I mean, I get you. I get what you're saying. We don't have to say anything else because we are on a public platform. But I love you endlessly, always. I love my family. I know you do. All right. Hi, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm hoping everyone's having a great Thursday. If you're interested in a reading, we're doing readings right now. My name is Melody. I'm a clairvoyant medium who can see, feel, and hear spirit. So go ahead and get your readings in now by submitting a $15 donation to do a psychic reading, which is a topic reading, a mediumship reading where I connect with somebody who's passed away in the spiritual realm, or a human design reading, which is all about your energy, what type of energy you have. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit makes me burp. What type of energy you have, how to work with your specific type of energy, and how to trust yourself with making decisions. So if you guys are interested in a reading, feel free to do that. We are about 10,500 likes away from doing a collective reading. So if you want to help out the collective and get a collective reading going, tippity tap, 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 tap that screen. Hi, Dawn. So that we can get up to 30,000 faster and get those collective readings to you. So the more people tap in, the faster it gets counted. Thanks, Jen. Thanks, Dawn, for the follow. Welcome in. There it is. We have 9,000 more, 9,900 more likes. Yeah, anytime, Dawn, anytime. And guys, don't forget, if you're interested, not sure what question I'd ask in the reading. Yeah, absolutely. They can be general, Asha. I do general readings all the time, to be honest. Honestly, I think like the number one psychic reading that I do is general. Maybe love is a close second, but I think general is generally what people do. Not to be punny. Awesome, Dawn. I would love to give you a reading. Smoking Hot Consciousness. Thanks for the follow. It is a $15 donation to receive a 5-minute reading of your choice. A psychic reading, a mediumship reading, or a human design reading. Just click my picture here. Boop. Click my picture again. Boop. Then you're going to utilize this. And then you can choose this one, or this one. And this one will also let you schedule a private reading with me as well. Oh, I got to email that guy back. Ooh, no. All right, perfect, Asha. As soon as it comes in, you're going to get your reading right away. So get that donation in and then come right back. Come right back because there's no wait. Will the 5-minute reading be on here? Yes, it will be. It will be right on here. And then I also record it as well. So you're going to always have access to your reading, or you can screen record on your own. But I'm going to give you a timestamp. Use that timestamp that I give you and look up angel numbers for an additional message from Spirit. But YouTube, I shouldn't have said it. God damn it. They might restrict my life. But I record on there as well. So you'll have always access to watch it, or you can feel free to screen record it as well. But again, that timestamp is going to be an additional angel number for you. So look it up once we're done, or if we don't have anyone afterwards, I might look it up for you too. Just to get you an additional message. And if you want to kind of sit for a moment and see how this next reading goes, we're just waiting for Asha's payment to come through, or donation to come through, I should say. And then we're going to start her reading right away. So if you just want to hang out for a minute and just see how it goes before you submit your $15 donation, feel free to do that. That's totally legitimate. Asha, I got you. Thank you so much. Or is it Asha? I feel like it might be Asha. Yeah, anytime. There's never any pressure with me. If you don't want a reading, that's totally fine. If you want a reading, that's totally fine and great. But you're never going to see me go, I need you to have, you feel, no, that's weird and gross. It makes me feel grody. I hate it. It's only if you want it, period. That's it. All right, as soon as Asha comes back in, let me know that you're here, darling. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. We're like 7,300 likes away. not urgent, but where's the link again? So you're going to click on my picture here. Then you're going to click on my picture again. Hi, Jensha. Then you're going to select right from there. You see that? Yeah, you can see that. I couldn't see the screen, so I want to make sure it was in a good spot for you. And then you can utilize those three. Excuse me. No, you had it right the first time. Okay, Asha. Okay, Asha, let's go ahead and do it. Do your reading for you. You wanted to do a general, correct? Perfect. Yeah, I'm saying it right. All right, let's go for it. Your timestamp is going to be 1 hour, 30 seconds. So your actual angel number will be 10,030. Okay, we're going to look that up in a minute. I'm actually going to type it right here. So just in case we don't have anyone afterwards, 1 hour, 30 minutes. So that would be the angel number you have. Okay. Spirit, this is for Asha, Asha, Asha. Spirit, what does Asha need to know? Spirit, what does Asha need to know? Spirit, what does our friend Asha need to know? What's going on here for our friend? I feel like this is just like they keep saying check in, check in, check in. So I don't know if you are connected with your guides or your angels or your ancestors, but if you are, feel free to do a check-in with them. Like do a meditation, light a candle, sit at your altar, light some incense. Cinnamon's going to be the best for incense for your ancestors. You don't have to use cinnamon. I literally don't have cinnamon incense, and I have like a lifetime supply. It's a $15 donation, Red Hat. It's a 15, but it's very much like just sitting down, really sitting with them, hearing them, listening to them, because I feel like you do have a connection. I've been getting closer to them lately. Okay, perfect. So they're like, check in with us, check in with us, check in with us. Jenna, I got you. Thank you so much. You're going to be next, my darling. Thank you, Jenna. I really feel like I really love this connection with your ancestors because I feel like that's maybe who you're trying to connect with. I feel like spirit guides are also of interest, but like I feel like you got to get to your ancestry first and then into the spirit guides. I don't know why I feel this because I don't typically think there's rules in that way, but that's the energy I'm reading. Like get in contact with your ancestors first, then that's like the gateway to getting into your spirit guides for you specifically. I got you, Jenna. Thank you so much. We are the Three of Pentacles, developing a skill. We're developing a skill set here. I feel like this has to do with your spiritual awakening, your spiritual gifts. Like that's what this feels like to me. Like I'm developing mediumship. I'm developing psychic abilities. I'm developing my Reiki skills. I'm developing, astrology and leaning into that and learning that and human design. Like it just feels like spiritually led. Okay. Whatever the skill set is. Let me know if that makes sense here. Amanda, thank you so much. I got you. Don't hold yourself back. Don't be afraid. You got to let go of some things. Okay. Because it makes me feel like there is a level of fear when it comes to connection with your spiritual side. Almost like it's like, I don't know what to expect. I've been reading a lot about ancestor variation. Ooh. Oh, and yes, I feel like I'm on the cusp of a spiritual breakthrough. I think you are too. But here's the thing about it is like, you just have to like go for it. Okay. You have to just go for it. I'm going to read this in just a moment because right now there's some things here that is like, you're going like, should I not? Like, it's like that teeter-totter feeling of like, I can do it. I want to get it going. I want to get it done. Like I want it, but also I'm scared. I don't know what's there. I don't know what I'm going to be into. I don't know what I'm going to be encountering. Like, don't hold yourself back with this because you are meant to do it. You're meant to grow. Like, I feel like this is me growing my spiritual gifts. But I want you to do shadow work. I feel like you have been. For some reason, I feel like you were doing it and then you put it down. I don't know if that's accurate. You can let me know or not, but that's how it feels. Like I was starting my shadow work and then I just put it away for a minute and I just never picked it back up. So if that is the case, if I'm reading you correctly, time to do more shadow work, time to really like get to the brass tacks of why you are the way that you are and the way that you act. Okay. So like, why did I react in this way? Answer that question. Now you're going to ask why to that question. You are so correct. So you already know how to do shadow work. So get back to it, because the more shadow work you do, the more you uncover about yourself, the more balance you bring into your life. Now, there might be some trauma that you need a professional's help with, which would mean a therapist. Now, not every therapist is meant for therapy. I'm telling you, some therapy or therapists suck at their fucking job, dude. Like they're terrible and should never have been therapists. But if you find someone you vibe with, find somebody that you really like, you're like, I can get through this. I can talk to this person. I can open myself up to this person without feeling judged or sad or like whatever feeling. Go with that therapist to help you break through the shadow work, because shadow work is not a spiritual term. It's actually a psychology term. So just know like you may need assistance to get through it, but you're going to break through. You are going to break through. You are going to get it done. You are going to grow. It's not going to be like this thing where it's like, I put all this work and effort into it and not receive a hell of a lot back. You're going to see, I put work into it and look at this sprouted. I put work into it and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of effort, but look at what sprouted. I did more work and look what sprouted. Like, it's just like the slow growth is what I'm getting from this card specifically, but you're taking off. You are taking off. Don't be afraid of what you don't know. Do your research. Do a lot of like Googles. Do a lot of reading. Like you said, you were reading a book. Oh my God, I got the Knight of Swords the other day when I did my own reading. Because you're ready. You're ready to take it on. Don't let what you don't know scare you. Research it. Like there's a lot of information out about different facets of spirituality. Like whatever it is that you want to know, go to your local esoteric store, go to your big bookstore. Even like the chain bookstores have a spiritual section and you can buy books from there. Go to your library. Go to your library. Oh, that feels so good. Go to your library so that you can really obtain the information from there and rent it. And then you're also supporting the library. So hell yeah, 2 birds, 1 stone, Asha. And get that information. If you're ever scared of anything that's holding you back, learn about it. You won't be scared anymore. Really quickly, I do want to read into your angel number. It says, it brings a reminder that everything happens for a reason. Listen to the messages of your inner guidance and intuition. Be aware of signs and or directions from your angels, spirit guides, and masters. The promptings of your angels and your inner wisdom will ensure that you take the most appropriate and right action. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition, girl. You got it. Asha, thank you so much for getting a donation here today. I do hope this gave you some clarity. I do hope this gave you some insight in some way. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for supporting the page. And thank you for wanting a reading and recognizing me and choosing me. I appreciate it. Amazing. Thank you so much. You're very welcome, Asha. All right, we're going to move on to Jenna. After Jenna, we have is Amanda. After Amanda, we don't have anyone else. We are going to do a collective reading when it gets to 30,000 likes. We're only 3,200 likes away, guys. So tippity tap, tap, tap that screen, and we're going to do that collective reading. But full disclosure, the collective reading will happen after Amanda, unless somebody else sends in their donation now. It's going to happen in order. So just so you guys know. All right, Jenna, what type of reading are we doing for you? We do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings here. So just let me know which one interests you the most. Psychic readings is what we just did. It's a topic reading. A mediumship reading is where I connect with somebody who's passed away in the spiritual realm. I'm an evidential medium, so you're going to get some evidence. And also, human design is a chart reading. All about you. Psychic reading. Perfect. What's the topic? You can say general if you're just looking to see what spirit has to say for you. Otherwise, if you want something like, I want to know about my relationship, I want to know about my love life, I want to know about my career, I want to know about my finances. Like if you want to know about something, give me the topic. If you're just like, whatever spirit has, that's a general. Okay, so you want a love reading. Okay, perfect. Let's see what's going on for love. Your time stamp is going to be 1 hour, 10 minutes. 110 is your angel number. Like if my marriage will last. Okay, so you want to know about your marriage. Okay, let's see what's going on. All right, Spirit. This is for Jenna. Spirit, what does Jenna need to know about their marriage? Spirit, what does Jenna need to know about their marriage? Oh my gosh, Spirit, what does Jenna need to know about their marriage? I immediately, my body feels like I want to vomit. I feel a little stuck. I feel really concerned. Like I might have even like had a furrowed eyebrow. Thanks, Denise. I got you. I might even had a furrowed eyebrow here. Because I just feel so concerned. I feel like my person switched. I feel like his personality switched. Let me know if this makes sense by saying, yes, this makes sense. No, this doesn't, or I don't know. Don't give me too much information. Don't give any psychic too much information, but just yes, no, or I don't know. But it just feels like this person is not really the same person that I fell in love with or even married. It feels like there's a big shift in this person. Yes. It's just so much. We're gonna see what the cards have to say, but I wouldn't be surprised if you're with a narcissist. I wouldn't be surprised with that at all. Either that or an avoidant, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's what's happening here because the way my body feels so down, depressed, out. Like, I just feel like I'm not on the same footing. I feel like I have to be on my best behavior. She said, yes, totally. I just feel like I have to like be my best self at all times. And I feel exhausted. It feels exhausting. It feels like I'm constantly having to put on this face and walk on eggshells for this person to even see me or recognize me. But it really feels like he only sees the bad. Like he's only concentrating on the bad. And that is by design. If you're with a narcissist, that is absolutely by design. Yeah, the Eight of Swords is here. The Eight of Swords is I'm being held back or I'm holding myself back. My emotions are keeping me here. This makes me feel like very much by design. This makes me feel like your spouse, your partner is the one who's putting the emotions that are making you feel like I can't trust myself. I can't trust myself because everything I do is not right. Everything I do is a fight. Everything I do turns around on me in some facet. Like, I just fucking hate this for you, Jenna. Kelly, thank you for the follow. You're going to leave. You're going to leave. It's going to take some time, but you are going to leave because he's a fucking liar. He's either a cheater, a thief, or a liar. That's what this card represents. But it's something that you are going to find out about. Something you're going to find out whether he's lying or cheating or stealing from you in some fashion. It could be Asha, I'm so sorry. Thank you for the follow. But you're going to find this out whether he's financially abusing you, which feels like a real possibility here. This is Lamora. This is not a collective, my love. I'm sorry. But if you take the message, resonate with it, take it. But you're going to find out what mischief, what shit he's going through. You're going to find out of the blue. You might get a DM from somebody. You might get an email. You might get a face-to-face interaction, a voicemail, a phone call. But this is something that you are going to find out about it. And it's going to rock your fucking world. Okay, my love? I'm so sorry about this, but it is going to rock your fucking world. Hi, Veronica. The Four of Swords here is saying like, yeah, I'm going to be down and out. I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to take a moment. But this is something that is, it just feels so Like I need to take a moment to collect myself. Like that's what that feels like. Like I need a moment to like get my bearings back, because this might be shocking. Whatever information you get out of the blue might be shocking, but it is going to have you leave. Like this will be the thing that says, I'm done here. You don't respect me. You don't care about me. You don't love anyone but yourself. I'm out of here. I'm done with it. I'm over it. So you can see the rocky waters here that you're currently in, but you have somebody on your side who is going to help you. If you need to make a game plan for your exit because you need to do it safely, please do it. Please make sure you have all your ducks in a row. Make sure you have the people you need to know that you're leaving. Like if you need to leave in the middle of the night, do it. Like whatever it is to keep yourself safe, please do it. But you can see that they are getting into clear crystalline waters, into new land Aho, where she is standing on this new land. She has the upper hand. She has the advantage. She has everything she needs to do the right thing for her. And so she can take all of those cards. Brittany, thank you so much. I got you. And you can take them and knock them all down. Knock down anyone who's trying to get at you. If you need to do it legally, like you have children or something, so many swords, right? So many swords. Because the swords are mental. They're mental, they're new ideas, they're inspiration, they're taking action. So a lot of this is mental, and you got to burp as well. So spirit makes me burp for those of you who are unaware, but this is something that you are going to be okay with. You got 2 7s in your readings. So there is some sort of guidance here for you. I just want you to embrace it. I want you to embrace your guidance. I want you to embrace yourself. I want you to know, like, whatever's going on, you can leave. I would make sure, like, if you do have children and you don't want to be called, like, I abandoned the home, make sure you're looking up the right ways to do it, the legal ways to do it, but keep yourself safe, because I kind of hate your partner. I'm sorry to say it. I kind of hate him. I don't like him at all. The way he makes my body feel, the way he makes me feel self-conscious, the way he makes me feel like I can't do anything. I want to ball up my fist. I want to fight him. I don't like him. I'm so sorry. Oh, but Jenna, I hope that made sense. I hope it resonated. I hope it gave you some clarity or insight in some way. You're dealing with a narc, my love. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But thank you very much. You're very welcome. The good thing about falling for a narc, which there isn't many, but the one good thing is when you fall in love with a narcissist, you're falling in love with yourself, because they're reflecting you back at you. Okay, so just know when you fall in love with a narcissist, you actually are falling in love with yourself, which tells you you actually love who you are. You love yourself. And just remind yourself that you love yourself. Okay, you got this. You're going to be okay. Find the people you need to help you along the way. Make a safe plan. Make sure it's legal. And I'd get out of there. There's a transition happening that you're leaving. So my heart goes out to you, darling. So tough. All right, we are going to move on, but we do have 30,000 likes. So we are going to do the collective after Amanda's reading right now. After the collective, we have Denise, and then we have Brittany. After Brittany, we don't have anyone else. It's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. Linktree link is here. This is how you do it. So those are the only platforms I allow, those 3 at the bottom there. All right, Amanda, what type of reading are we doing for you? Thank you so much for here. So Veronica, thank you so much for talking with me here. If you want to know about what you need to know about, like what's going on with the energy that you're feeling, go ahead and submit your $15 donation right from the top chat there. That's the Linktree link. You can click on that and submit your donation. We'll get your reading right underway. All right, I need a psychic reading about my career and my hostile coworker. Ooh, the drama. All right, let's check it out. Your timestamp is going to be 1 hour, 19 minutes. Guys, re-look up like this for a secondary message. If I have time, I'll read it for you. If I don't have time, I won't be doing that. But you can look it up on Google. Your 119 angel number, and you're going to see what it means, okay? AI is going to generate it for you. King of Cups moment, possibly. Possibly. If anyone knows me, knows that I hate the King of Cups. He's the fucking worst. All right, let's see what's going on for our friend Amanda. Amanda just called me. She says hi and she loves you. I love her. I love her so much. Spirit, what does Amanda need to know about career and this hostile coworker? Spirit, what does Amanda need to know about career and this hostile coworker? Ooh, why do I want to cry? Spirit, what does Amanda need to know about career and this hostile coworker? Immediately, I feel like I want to cry. Immediately, I feel like I'm like running into the bathroom and like maybe crying in the stall, or like tears escape my face. I'm like, stop crying. Like, it just makes me feel like whatever's going on with this hostile coworker, she's hitting you where it hurts. Whether she's starting rumors about you, whether she's confronting you face to face, I just feel like this person is like gutting me in a way I didn't think any coworker would be able to do. Let me know if that makes sense by saying, yes, that makes sense. No, it doesn't. Or I don't know. Don't give me any other information. Just that. Yes. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. Spirit makes me burp for anyone new here. She's just a fucking bitch. And I don't know if it's a female or male. It feels female to me. It could be male. Thank you, Gypsy. Carrie, it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. But it just feels like it's a woman is what it feels like to me. And she's just a fucking bitch. And if it's a man, then he's still a fucking bitch. Like get over yourselves. Like, this is somebody that feels like they need to prove something to somebody. Like, they're trying. Thank you so much, Carol. They need to prove something to someone. Like, they need to make themselves look better by making you look bad. Like, it feels very unhealed. You have the Magician, though, at the bottom of the deck. The Magician is a card of saying that you have everything you need. You have the Wands, you have the Cups, you have the Pentacles, you have the Sword, you have this growth of abundance. Success is yellow. Red is power. White is innocence. Black is protection. You have the infinity symbol. You have constant access, consistent access to this, saying that I'm the prize. I have everything I need. So if I need to move to a different company to get away from this person, hi, Christina, then I'm going to do it because I have everything I need. I am the prize here. Yeah, you're going to defeat this person. Defeat, not fight them, not anything like that, but you're going to come up on top. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if you get a new job. I wouldn't be surprised if you end up like leaving the company, and I would absolutely, like, on your exit interview, be like, I'm leaving because nobody's taking care of this situation here. Like, nobody seems to care about the situation that I'm dealing with that is making me feel down and out in the cold, desolate. Like, I feel like there's so much toxicity here and it's just running rampant and nobody wants to do anything about it. Even if I complain to HR, even if I complain to my boss, even if I complain to them and tell them to stop, nothing is being done for it. It's always darkest right before the dawn. Then we have the Ace of Wands. You're going to start something new. All wands are brand new beginnings because the Chariot is saying you're moving. You're getting out of there. That Magician's wand that we just talked about, which is right here, is in her hand, is now here. You are being doubly forced that you have everything you need to move on. It's your mindset keeping you here. It might be a job you really like. It might be a job you feel fits for you, but now it's becoming toxic. Now it's becoming not good. So you are going to move on and start something that you are very passionate about, that drives you, that motivates you, that allows you to really do whatever it is that you are interested in doing and moving forward. Christina, it's a $15 donation. That Linktree link is at the top of the live chat there, or the top chat. It's pinned. So this is something that I do think you're going to move on from, and you're going to take your power back doing so, because you have more power than this person that is unhealed, that is a bitch, that is damaged in some way, that is trying to bring you down. You're going to be like, no, you can't do that. You can't touch me. You can't fuck with me. You can't do anything to me, because I'm taking my power back. I'm taking my power in my own hands. You're defeating these people. You're gaining your power back, and you're going to stand victorious, especially because you have the upper hand. You have the upper hand. You got this. You're going to go forth and do the damn thing. We just had this card, right? She is saying, like, this is me. going forth and saying, I can take care of myself because I'm at a good position to do so. And then the King of Wands is here. I wouldn't be surprised if this new beginning is something that entrepreneurial, something that you might start on your own, or maybe even thinking of starting something on your own. He's very entrepreneurial, but he's also motivated. He is not flush with his throne. He is literally, thank you, Spirit, getting up, uncrossing their legs, literally going to transform. The wands are transformative. Think about a bonfire. Starts with wood, ends with ash. There is transformation here that is going to be good. Don't let your fear get the better of you. Make sure you have all your ducks in a row before you quit. I always suggest that because we live in capitalism. Capitalism will fuck you up if you don't have one job like lined up to leave another job. But I do think things are going to work out. I do think you're going to leave this job. I do think you're going to start something new, whether it's a job you start on your own or if it's through another company right now. You're going to take your power back. You're going to be at a right position. You're ready to take on this new role. Okay, you're ready for it. So, Amanda, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you some clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Don't let this motherfucker make you cry anymore. Nope. You have everything you need. Okay. Fuck that person. That person is damaged. Terrible. I love you. Thank you so much for being here, Amanda. Thank you for submitting your donation. I really appreciate it. And like I promised you guys, it is now time for the collective reading. So if you are interested in a reading, do the burps mean yes, or is there always a burp for no? So it's burping for confirmation. That's what I always take it. Like burps are confirmation. So they're yeses. Yes, says Lara. Ashuman is also, woo! Thank you, Laura, for the heart me. All right, let's go for the collective. If you're out there in the ether, okay, cool. Thank you. You're very welcome. Do they take you by surprise? Almost every time. Almost every time. There's sometimes that I'll feel it, like, oh, I feel a burp coming. But that's more rare than just bleh in the middle of talking. Thank you, Laura, for sharing. So yeah, it's wild. It's wild. But guys, if you're out there in the ether, you're not tapped in, come into the room, tap your screen, get in here. The more energy we have in here, the more the collective energy is going to be read, and we're going to get you more collective energy readings. So let's go for it now. Spirit, this is for the collective energy, the collective energy, the collective energy. Thank you, Asher, for the heart puff. Spirit, what is good vibes? Hell yeah, dude. Spirit, what does the collective need to know? Spirit, what does the collective need to know? Spirit, what does the collective need to know? What's going on here for the collective? I feel taking charge immediately with the collective energy. Like whether we're taking charge with our political stances, with our work stances, with our personal life. I just feel like we're taking charge. It's the last reading here, or last shuffle, excuse me. All right. Ashuman, I wasn't reading you, my love. But we are doing a collective right now, so take the energy. We have the Hermit. The Hermit's researching. The Hermit is introspective. The Hermit is, Amanda picked me up from walking. She says she's the collective. I love you, girl. Yes, you are the collective. And we have the Hermit, though, so we are looking inward for some answers, okay? We may be doing some shadow work for some of us. Some of us might be the beacon of light that we need. Why is the bottom card important? It just is. I just read it that way. I don't know. Can't give you an answer for that. But this is something that is going to allow you to really step into your own when you look within and realize this is what I want. This is what I'm going for. This is what I'm achieving. This is what I want. So do the research that you need. I'm so happy Amanda's listening right now. I love you so much. Girl, are you fucking kidding me? We got some real intuitives right now in this collective reading. We have the pair. We have the High Priestess and the Hierophant. These are a pair. This is organized religion for the Hierophant, and this is like spiritualism. So this is what's behind the veil, spiritual gifts, psychic abilities, mediumship abilities. So some of us are really needing to lean into and trust the intuition, trust the wisdom we gain, trust that we got this handled. Some of us are going to be role models and leaders in our life, some spiritual leaders maybe. But there's something so beneficial for this that it feels so good, because we also have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is rearing on his behind legs. They are ready to take action. They're ready to take anything on head first. They are literally in like fight mode. They're going for it. They're taking charge. Literally, they're taking charge. I love my life. I love my gifts. And some of us are going to make a commitment. Okay. Some of us are going to make a commitment here that is going to feel really good. And it's going to be something that we conquer from our past. So this is, don't let the past dictate your future. Learn from the past so that you can commit yourself to whatever you're taking charge with. Yes, the past sometimes bites. Sometimes it fucking hurts. And sometimes it broke our arm. Why did you break our arm? But it's very much this energy of, I learned what I actually have. I don't need to focus on what I no longer have. I'm going to focus on what I have. And I'm going to lean into my intuition. I'm going to lean into my spiritual gifts. I'm going to take charge, and I'm going to commit myself to healing, to whatever it is that you're doing. You commit yourself to your spiritual gifts, your meditation practices, reading up on things. So this is very, 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 very beneficial. I love it so much. I love this so much. So guys, I hope that made sense. Let me know in the comment section if it did make sense, and how it resonated for you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for getting up to 30,000 likes. We are at 35 now. Kelly said it resonated. Nikki said love it. Kelly said literally broke my ankle in June. Oh my gosh. I hope you're better now. I hope everything's nice and healed for you there, Kelly. That's so funny that like a broken arm came in. But thank you guys so much. I really hope it resonated for all of you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out during the collective. Receiving this energy. Yes, Jen. Hell yeah, girl. We are intuitive. Hell yeah. Loved it, said Asha. Oh, I love you. All right. You guys are wonderful. I love you so much. All right, so we are going to move on to Denise right now. Denise, thank you so much for submitting your $15 donation. What type of reading are we doing for you? After Denise, we have Brittany. After Brittany, we don't have anyone else in line. So go ahead and get your donation in. You can click on my picture here, click on my picture again. Then you can check this out here. It's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. You can utilize any of the bottom words there. The website will also let you schedule a private reading as well if you're interested in a private reading. All right, Denise is going to have a general reading, so let's check her out. All right, you can come out. Your timestamp is going to be 1 hour, 32 minutes. So your angel number is 132. And I'm going to add 30 seconds on here as well. 132, 30 seconds. Just doing some cleansing breaths right now. All right, Spirit. This is for Denise. Spirit, what does Denise need to know? Spirit, what does Denise need to know? Spirit, what does Denise need to know? If you want to get a reading, guys, on YouTube specifically, it's pinned to the top chat right here. So the Linktree link, that's how you get it. $15 donation, 5-minute reading. I like that angel number. I haven't read it yet, so I'm interested to know what it means. So let's see what's going on, though, first with Denise here. Hi, Sean. That was a big hello. All right, Denise, I feel for you like a readiness, but also like an even keeled feeling. Like I don't feel too high up here. I don't feel too low down here. I feel really good. I feel like I have a flow going on. I feel like I have some sort of like thing going on, but I do see like something might be in the way of the flow. Maybe it's a dam here that we got to remove. That's something that's blocking a little bit, but I'm not too stressed about it. I don't feel like it's a life altering. Yes, ma'am. Yes, a man. I read man. That's so funny. So a man is in the way right now. We're going to see what needs to know about this man here, but it just feels like there's a dam here that is just kind of like, again, I don't feel high or low about it. I just feel like, God, now I have to deal with this. Okay. Like taking it in stride. Let's go ahead. Conflict. So you might be in conflict with this man. Okay. This is something here that you don't know who's hitting you. You don't know who I'm hitting. I don't know who you're hitting. I don't know, it's just like there's so much action going on, so much chaos going on that it's hard to know where it's stemming from, where it started. Head butt. So there is something here that is chaotic and that is like a lot of conflict. The Knight of Wands popped out on its own. This conflict is definitely something that's making you feel out in the cold and desolate, making you feel like you can't get a leg up. Like we have the Five of Pentacles. We have 2 5s. There's big conflict. 5s are conflict. So there's a lot of conflict coming in. But this is something that is manageable because you're going to be like, you know what? I don't need this anymore. Yes, it's distracting. Like, I don't need this anymore. I'm going to walk away from it. You're ready to walk away from it. You see that plume of smoke behind here? That's burning rubber. That is a motorcycle, like ready to go, but their mindset for some reason is keeping them there. But you have everything you need to leave. Remember, that's the Magician's wand. This is the card of the Magician. She's luckily on the cover. So she has this wand in her hand there, but she has all the tools of tarot at her disposal: the wands, the cups, the swords, the pentacles, this growth of abundance, success, power, innocence, protection, consistent access to all of it, as above, so below. So she has all of this working for her. She is the prize. If somebody's not recognizing your worth, not recognizing your your value, it's time for them to go. And for whatever reason, I don't feel like this is like the biggest deal. Like I don't know how attached you are to this person, but it just feels like to me like it's fine if they leave. It's okay. I'll survive. I'm strong enough to say, you're not seeing my worth. You're not seeing my value. I'm going to cut you free. I'm going to cut myself free. No, it's not. Oh, no, it's not. So I definitely would be like, I would go because there's something coming in that's going to be like out of nowhere that they're probably actually going to be blindsided by that. They might be blindsided like, what? I thought everything was good. Of course you did, because you weren't fucking paying attention. What's that song? It's called It's Exile by Taylor Swift. That's like I gave so many signs, so many signs, so many signs. You didn't even see the signs. It's very much like that. It's like they're not paying attention. So they're going to be blindsided by this, but that's what you should be blindsided if you're not paying attention. Like, you're an idiot. So I do think you're dealing with an idiot. You're dealing with a man who sucks. And you're ready to go. You're ready to take off. I feel unburdened when I look at this card. I feel like I'm able to really move forward in a way that's right for me, feels good for me, feels like I got this for me. Like, I just feel like I'm standing up for me. I heard a cat. Which cat is it? I don't see it. Salem, it's you. Hi, buddy. Salem is my lucky cat, Denise. Know that Salem came into your reading. Hi, baby. I'm going to show him just for proof. There he is. Don't show your booty. Don't show your booty. So you got luck on your side. Everything's going to work out for you. You got Salem. I didn't even know he's in here until he like shook his collar. He was being so sneaky. But you are ready for this next adventure. You're ready to take off on your own. This person will unburden you. The dam will lift and you will keep going with the flow. You will keep moving forward in a way that suits you best. I love this for you. I want to pull one more. Happily ever after. You, like I said, when you leave this person, that flow, you see the flow of water right there. You're going to go with the flow again. You're going to go with the flow again. And things are going to be easier. Yes, bomb. You're going to be just fine. You're going to be better without this man because this man is not paying attention. Bye, sir. Bye. And Denise, this is the first time Salem's come into a reading today. So not that it's the first time he's ever come into a reading. Like, that would be historically false. But today it's the first time he's come in. So know that Salem came out specifically to give you luck. You're very, very welcome, Denise. Thank you for getting your donation in of a $15 donation to receive a 5-minute reading today. I really appreciate you so, so much. All right, Brittany, we have you next. Oh, look at him. Oh, look at him. He is so handsome and so cute, and we love him so much. Hi, Mohammed. Hi, Brittany. What type of reading are we doing? Hi, Yaneli. Mohammed, I would love to do a reading for you. It's a $15 donation. You can find the Linktree link here. Press this here. Press it again. And then you can utilize any of these right here. You can do the V, the P, or the W. All right. So we have... Brittany, I'm sorry to hear that, Muhammad. I'm sorry to hear that, my love. But I still do need an energetic exchange. So unfortunately, you might be qualified for a free reading when I do free readings at the beginning of all my lives. But I do need an energetic exchange at this time. But do follow me. Come in right away, like right away. As soon as you get the notification that I'm live, come on in. The first person that like asks for a reading does get a reading. So you may get a free reading from me. So go ahead and follow me and we can try to get you a free one. All right, we're going to do a love reading for Brittany here. Brittany, your timestamp's 1 hour, 40 minutes. 140 is an angel number, an additional message that you can look up on Google, put 140 angel number, and then it's going to tell you what that angel number means by the AI generated thing. All right. Spirit, this is for Brittany. Guys, after Brittany, we don't have anyone else. Ah, yes, we do. We have Lamora. Thank you, Lamora. Spirit, what does Brittany need to know about love? Spirit, what does Brittany need to know about love? Spirit, what does Brittany need to know about love? Oh, I feel hot. Keisha, thank you so much for sharing the live. I feel hot in my body. I feel hot all over. I feel like my back is really being highlighted. This makes me feel like either I run hot, which does not also feel necessarily accurate to me. I feel like you run even keeled, or you're nervous and the nerves make you like, the anxiety makes you go hot. You might turn red a lot. You might have red on your body, like red splotches, or like red on your neck. Like stress makes me feel like red patches come in. Let me know if that makes any sense here by saying, yes, it makes sense. No, it doesn't, or I don't know. But I just feel immediately hot. And I'm not sure where it's coming from because we're talking about love here. She says, yes. But there, I guess love is making me nervous in some way. So let me see what the cards have to say, because it just feels... that's how it feels. Sometimes I don't have words. I just have expressions. And that's what came in. Feeling. Whew. I feel like it's loaded. Like a loaded... if you will, just put a G in front of that. You get what I needed. Like, I don't know. I'm going to pull the cards, though. Like, it just feels like love is loaded. You're an intuitive girl. Shit. Brittany, if you didn't already know, which you might already know, but you are an intuitive. She does not come out for non-intuitives. Okay. She doesn't. She knows her worth. She knows her value. She knows that she has to do the work to get to that intuition. She knows to trust that intuition. She knows what's behind the veil. She knows the esoteric. She knows about spell work and witchcraft. I do feel that. You are an intuitive, okay? If your body is telling you that something's wrong, because that's basically what my body is telling me, like these blotches, these red spots, this heat, is telling me something's not right when it comes to love. I don't know if you're in a relationship or not, or you're talking to somebody, or you're just like in a situationship, or you're fucking, or whatever's going on. But something here does not feel right within a partnership that you are committed to, okay? The cards don't seem seemingly bad. It's just the anxiety in my body. I think about hotness is coming from the anxiety about wanting love, probably, because there's something here about a partnership and a commitment. You are going to find somebody, okay? They're out there. they're out there. You see, she's looking out there. She's finding somebody. I do think you're into men, unfortunately, girl, same. But this is something that I do think you are going to find. A love that's very transformative, a love that's very accepting, a love that is very much like my standards. This is LOL. This is something, because she's laughing about the man being unfortunately attracted to men. But this is something that you are going to find, somebody that's transformative, period. Somebody that's, honestly, it just feels like somebody so confident in themselves, somebody that doesn't like lean into anxiety so much. Somebody, honestly, I'm getting my own partner in my head where he's just so amazing, my partner, because he does not buy into anxiety. He does get anxious sometimes, but he doesn't have an anxiety disorder by any means. But he's so confident. He's so like, he knows what he's doing. He's so kind and generous and like loving and wonderful. Like that's that type of guy that I think is for you. Okay. Hi, Britt. Somebody who's stable, somebody who's strong, maybe a Taurus, maybe a Leo, maybe but I feel like I feel like they're more just stable, passionate, desirable, somebody you are going to commit to. Okay. But if you are dealing with somebody right now, that doesn't feel right to me. It doesn't feel like this person that you're dealing with right now. If you are dealing with anyone right now, if you are dealing with a past person right now, that's the anxiety I'm feeling. Let that person go. Like many, many times, goodbye. Like block them, don't engage with them, don't let them talk to you. Like that past person needs to stay in the past. They are not the person we're talking about here, okay? But we have the Two of Cups, which is the partnership card. The Four of Wands is the commitment card. My best friend is trying to be more, and it doesn't feel right. Okay, so that's probably what it is. It's not this person, I don't think. If it doesn't feel right in your body, it's a no. Don't try to convince yourself otherwise, okay? Unfortunately, that does happen, especially like, I don't know if you're really young or not, like in your 20s, but in the 20s, we tend to like fuck up our friendships by falling in love with our friendships. So that could be what's happening here. But you are going to make a commitment with somebody who is very transformative, who's very, very confident, who is like, I just feel impressed. Like my socks are off. They flew off with my like how impressed I am with this person coming in. So you're going to look for somebody who has confidence, not necessarily charisma. Charisma is fine. Sure. Get that Riz, whatever. But to me, it feels more like confidence. Hi, Michael. That's what it feels like to me. A confident person that just is really happy with themselves, really like knows what they bring to the table, knows their worth and knows their value. And it's not like a narcissist where they're reflecting it back at you. It's very much like he's not afraid to be uniquely him. He's not afraid. Hey, Lacey, he's not afraid to break the rules because he is confident. He knows what he can do. I just feel like confidence is like what's going to be here too. And also get your confidence up too. I don't think you have too much of a lack of confidence, but this is a card of confidence too. But I do feel like getting it up more so that you are ready for this confident person coming your way. I hope that made sense there, Brittany. I hope it gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for submitting your donation of $15 to receive your 5-minute reading. I really, really appreciate it. And I really do hope that helped. I hope that gave you some clarity or insight in some way. Thank you so much. Alrighty, guys. So the next person we have on the list is Lamora. Lamora, thank you so much for being here. You're very welcome, Brittany. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit is also here for you, Brittany. Look up that angel number. Remember, that's a secondary message too. But Lamora, let me know that you're here. Let me know what type of reading we are doing for you. I like career reading. Perfect. She said career advice, actually, but words. Let's go for it. Guys, after Lamora, we don't have anyone else in line. So if you want to be next, get your $15 donation in right through the Linktree link. You can see the V, the P, and the W. You can submit your donation through those avenues right there, those platforms right there. All right. Lamora, your timestamp is 1 hour, 49 minutes. So your angel number is 149. All right. Lamora. Spirit, what does Lamora need to know about career? Whew. I feel like there's a big shift happening in career. Spirit, what does Lamora need to know about career? Spirit, what does Lamora need to know about career? What's going on here? I feel like there's a big shift happening. A big shift, whether this is a shift in management, shift in CEO management, a shift in your position. I just feel like something is shifting that is going to honestly bring a lot of stress. I feel stressed, like in my heart space. So don't stress yourself out so much where your heart is being impacted, because I just feel it in my heart space, like the stress here. So I don't know. I just don't want you to get too much stress and like strain your body in any way, specifically your heart. All right, this is the last shuffle. Yes, I'm so stressed. And I think it's because the shift, I think things have really changed. I feel like things have, it just feels like it's no longer really in alignment at this company or whatever it is that you're doing. If you're working for yourself, you might need to pivot. If you're working for a company, it may have changed completely where it's no longer what you want, like what you worked for. It now has changed in a way. It just feels like whatever the shift is, like fucking sucks. The Empress is here. The Empress is a card of confidence. Empress is a card of creativity. She's a mother. Mothers create. And so they're creative. She has worth and she has value, and she put it in a stone heart, the shape of Venus. Venus is a planet of love, sure, but at its core, she's a planet of value. She values herself. She values the work she does. She values the people in her life. This is you getting your worth and your value up and knowing what your worth and value is and saying, listen, I have confidence in myself that I know this is shifting and this is not shifting the way that I think it should shift, or I feel like shit is going down the shitter. Like I'm letting this go. Yeah, whatever's going on at work, fuck. I feel like I used to be on top at work, and now I feel like I'm no longer as respected as I once was. I hate your job. I'm so sorry to say it. I hate your job. You got 3 sevens. Sevens are very much like this energy of like shaking things up is what I get from it. I'm going to pause your reading really quickly. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry. I don't know if I ever do this, but I want to make sure I'm reading sevens right. So I have to go get something really quickly. I'm so sorry. I did pause it. Oh, yeah, reflection. That's right. Okay, so sevens are reflection. What I got was my little numerology sheet, and I just couldn't think of sevens, so I had to go get it. Sevens are reflection. They're assessment. They're reevaluating things. It is a very spiritual number as well. But we got 3 sevens, the 7 of wands, the 7 of pentacles. Sorry, I said the 7 of swords, the 7 of wands. 7 of wands and 7 of pentacles. Okay, you did get the 7 of wands, period. But this is you having to reflect and assess, like, what is it that I need to do? What is it that I need to go forward and say, like, this is it. This is what I want. This is what I'm going to go for. But there might be somebody lying to you, stealing from you, or cheating on you at work, okay? And when I say cheating at you at work means like they're going over your head, or they're not acknowledging you anymore, or they're like making you feel like you're not the best anymore type of thing. So this is something that is very, like I'm putting a lot of work into it, I'm putting a lot of effort into it. I'm really trying, and I'm not really receiving what I want out of it. There is the stress. The stress is right here. The 9 of swords is the stress, is the card of saying like, I just feel like I can't sleep at night. My head won't stop racing. I don't know what my next moves are. I don't know what to do from here. I don't know where to go from here. This is the stress out. But here's the thing. Things will change when you change your perspective. The Hanged One is all about change of perspective. It's all about saying like, this is no longer working for me. I no longer want this. I'm no longer interested in what this has to offer. I'm seeing things for exactly how they are. No more rose-colored glasses for me, darling. No more. I have what I need and what I'm going to get and what I'm going to go forward with. So this is something that is going to end up being really good, because it's going to put you where you need to be. Get that confidence up and get that worth and value up so that you are at the right place at the right time, doing the right work at the right angle. No one can touch this character because she is at the right spot. She has the advantage. She is a level above everyone else. She is the one that is going to allow herself to say, hey, this is what I want. This is what I'm going to go for. And this is what I'm going to bring to the table. So this is something that is going to allow you this position where you are really in charge, really doing the damn thing, and you're strong enough to do it. You're strong enough to say, yes, I'm going forward. I'm making moves. I'm taking a leap of faith on myself. I know I'm going to land on my feet. So there will be a transition at work, whether you end up leaving for another place or starting your own gig. But this is something that you are strong enough to handle and you're strong enough to do. You just have to allow this this rose-colored glasses to come off so that you can move forward. But I do hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Lamora, I am sorry about that little pause, but I knew I was missing something and I just couldn't get it. And I was thinking about it too much, so I didn't need my numerology sheet here. Thank you. That resonates. You're very, very welcome. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for being here and submitting that donation and getting a reading here for me. If you're interested in a reading, we have an opening right now. It's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. Linktree link is available for you. If you're interested in a reading, you can do this one, or this one by going here and clicking on that to submit your donation. You can also make a private reading right from here as well. Thank you, Asha, for liking the live. I appreciate you. It looks like me going to get my numerology sheet, honestly. Like, people were like, I'm out of here. Maybe it was the right timing as well, because now it's 1:30, but we'll see. I'm still going to be on for an hour, guys, so get your donations in now. Linktree link again in the profile. This time I am going to skedaddle to the bathroom. So I'm going to be right back at your donation in now. So when I come back, I'll take a look, and I am going to position you over here. And then I'm going to go to the bathroom. So I'll be back. Already, I'm back. All right. So let me go to the bathroom. Also miss some people. Let me see. I don't think I missed anything, but let me just make sure. Hi, guys. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for being here today. Sorry, I'm just looking. Something is not right here. Okay, there we go. That's Okay. Okay. Now we got something right. Okay. I was just looking, I was like, the numbers aren't adding up, but now they are. All right. Hi, Paula. Hey. Hi, oh my gosh, I almost called you Electric Lee like I did before, but you're Eclectic Lee. Oh, hi, Lee. Welcome in. No, I keep doing that to you. Oh, I do. It's dyslexia. Oh my gosh. So, guys, we got time right now to do some readings. We have openings at this time. Go ahead and get your donation in. It's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. Linktree link is available. Click my picture here, click my picture again. And if anyone's new here, you can use the V, you can use the P, and you can use my W. You can find the link where you find all links, as you know. All right. So we're just waiting on the next one. But I hope you guys are doing well, Paula. I'm glad to see you again. Ooh, thanks, Spirit. Spirit's happy to see you as well. Of course they are. So I'm just doing some refreshes. I don't know what I'm doing with time. My energies. So, Wendy, thank you so much for asking. Paula, I got you. You sent in your $15 by submitting it through the link in the bio. Paula, thank you, thank you, thank you. How you're going to get there is this. You're going to click here. Boop, where my finger is, because click my picture there. Hi, Jen. Thank you for the follow. You're going to click my picture again. Hi, Erin. When it comes back on. So you're going to have a pop-up. You're going to click my picture twice. Then you're going to click the link right here. You're going to select this one, and then you can use this one, or this one. This one is a double hitter because you can also schedule a private reading from here as well as your 5-minute freebie. Not freebie, 5-minute donated reading. Excuse me. All right, Paula, what type of reading are we doing, my love? All right, so I met this guy named Cole, and I was curious if you see a relationship potential here. All right, let's see what's going on. All right, Paula, your timestamp is 2 hours and 3 minutes. So that's also an angel number. So at the end of this, go ahead and Google 203 angel number, and you're going to get an additional message from your angels. I've started including that as well, because why not? Every number is an angel number. It's not just 222s, 111s. Every number is an angel number. So let's go for it. Sonia, it's a $15 donation if you're interested in a reading. Linktree link is in the profile if you're interested. All right, Spirit. This is for Paula. Spirit, what does Paula need to know about love with Cole? Spirit, what does Paula need to know about love with Cole? Spirit, what does Paula need to know about love with Cole? Let's see what's going on here. So the first thing I feel is like almost like a shock to my system a little bit. Maybe this is somebody I wasn't really expecting to hit it off with, or really wasn't expecting anything from. I feel a little bit of a shock factor here. I also feel a little bit of a nerve issue as well. Like I'm nervous around them. Wendy, thank you so much. I do need, unless you want to do 2 cards, we could do $10. But I would need $5 more for a 5-minute reading. But it does feel like to me, there's like a little bit of nerves here, a little bit of like something, some little sizzle here. I do feel excited about him at the same time as that nervousness. So it's like a nervous excitement coming through. I feel like there's a possibility with this person. So let's see what's going on here. I'm just going to cut it because it feels right. So we do have the Page of Swords here. Yes, he was very nervous. He dropped his pens. Oh, no. The Page of Swords, something new, something actionable, something that's divinely led. That's why the sword is further than the physicality in the card there. Thank you, Wendy, for adding that additional $5. I appreciate you. But there's something here that's really beautiful. And even his coworkers were poking at him and told him, Cole, get it together. That's so funny. But there's new action here. There's 333 here. So there's a lesson to be learned here. So let's see what's going on. Oh, this is the card that fell out of the deck when I was shuffling. The 9 of Cups. If anyone's new here, doesn't know what the 9 of Cups is, which most people don't, it's your wishes, your dreams, your aspirations. Like, it's all taking off. Your manifestations are coming in. This is the genie in a bottle energy. So as of right now, I think Cole's pretty cool. So let's see what else is going on. Ah, we love Cole. We're going to see what the other cards have to say, but we love Cole. Oh my goodness. 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups, happily ever after, your wishes, your dreams, your manifestations. I think Cole has the things that you've been asking for, the traits that you want in a relationship. I think this is who you've been asking for. I've gone in twice to get my car service, and he has helped me each time. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I like it. There is something here that's unknown or unseen that's causing evolution or growth that is also bringing in wisdom and insight. Do you think he will ask me out next time, make the first move? If you are seeing him at work, then no, I don't think he will. I think he's going to be very professional. There's something underneath the surface here that is bringing wisdom. So he might be really, really... either he's spiritual or he's just really has a lot of information. Yeah, I said wisdom. Just go ahead and watch it again on YT so you get the full thing. But I don't think he should ask you out because I think it's a work thing. I think he might get in trouble for it. And I don't think he would do it. I think he's very like, here's the rules. Oh, I think he searched me up. Ooh, well, I get that he's like, from the energy I'm reading into, it's like, these are the rules. So I would let it known that you're interested in, like, you know, I really love like going to the movies, or I really love going to see this film, but I don't have anyone to go with. And see how that goes. So I would kind of fish him because he has my phone number and last and first name already. So next time you go in there, just like really like flirt with him and see what's going on. Because there is something here that is with patience and time is going to balance out. Betsy, it's a $15 donation for a reading if you're interested, something that's going to change your perspective and something you're ready for. He gave me his card. I mean, you can text him and be like, hey, how are you? Curious, like, are you interested in like going out to dinner, going out to a movie, going out, like hanging out with me in some way? I feel like for whatever reason, I feel like I want you to make the first move. Paula, have we done your human design? Are you somebody who is here to respond like a manifesting generator or a generator? Because if that's the case and you feel good about it, like go for it. But this card gives me a little bit of pause. He's spiritual. Thanks, Spirit. I think he's a spiritual man. I think he's somebody who's really a manifest generator, I believe. Perfect. So you're able to respond. If this feels right to you, like, yeah, I'm gonna message him. Do it. You have his card. But there is something here where he is very much like spiritual. He's gonna help you evolve. Tell me why his energy felt so familiar. I mean, you might have known him in a past life, but I don't do past lives reading. Jennifer, thank you so much for the follow. I don't do past life readings, but you might have known him in a past life. If his energy feels familiar to you, like you've known him a long time and you've just met him, chances are you encountered him in a past life. I don't know anyone who does past life readings to recommend anyone, to be honest with you. But I'm sure you can find somebody that you trust here on the internet. or in your local area. I got the vibe that he sees through people exactly like when I met my late husband. Ooh, he's Catholic like me. Da, da, da. Did your husband send him? Because you did get the Pisces, you did get the spiritual card. Like things happening in the background without your knowledge. And if your husband is sending him to you, you got the approval of him. Oh, I love that. I love the thought of that so much. Paula, I hope that helps. My husband was Catholic too. So, of course, he has the same spiritual beliefs as you. I do think he's an intuitive, though. I do think he has intuition that he may not tap into, or he does tap into. I get a lot of intuitive vibes with him. So it's so weird, too, because it's not very common. No, it's not. So, I mean, synchronicities. We love synchronicities. It's amazing. So Wendy is next. But Paula, I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I'm open-minded, though. So I would message him and be like, hey, this might be a little forward, but I'm just curious, like, are you interested in Superman? Do you want to go see the new Superman movie with me? Do you want to go get a bite to eat with me? Oh no, I know you're open-minded. You're here. Like Paula, I know. So some Catholics are like, she's the devil. Other Catholics are like, I like her. And so those are the open-minded Catholics. So whoever comes in here is open-minded for sure. But I definitely would, if it feels right to you to respond in that way, go for it. I think this is something worth trying for. I don't know. I'm going to go in for my oil change next time. Okay. Well, however you want to do it. It's no big deal. I mean, you got his card. And flirt. Ooh. I'm excited for you. Then ask him. All right. That sounds like a plan to me. Sounds like a plan to me, my darling. All right, we are going to move on. I love you so much, Paula. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for hanging out again. I love you so much. We are moving on to Wendy here. After Wendy, we don't have anyone else. If you are interested in a reading, now is the time to get your reading in. It's a $15 donation. You're going to find the Linktree link in my profile. You know how to get there. Boop and boop. You are very welcome, Paula. Anytime. Cheers to you. Claudia, thanks for the follow. Thank you so much. I got it done on Sunday. And I got to wash her. She's not super duper greasy, but she got a little bit of grease to her. So I'm going to take a shower after this. Get her all nice and fresh. I'm just being dumb, guys. But we are waiting on Wendy. So Wendy, let me know that you're here. Let me know what type of reading. Are we doing a psychic reading, a mediumship reading, a human design reading? Thank you, Claudia. I appreciate you. So you got to tell me what you're looking for. So I do 3 different avenues here. Misty, thank you for the follow. Are you looking to get clarity or insight on a topic? That's a psychic reading. Are you looking for connection with somebody who's passed away in the spiritual realm? That's mediumship. I do evidential mediumship as well. So we're doing a psychic reading. Calicia, I got you, my love. Thank you so much. What type of reading are we? So what is the topic matter? So with the topic matter, you just let me know, like, if there's something you want to get some clarity or insight on. Are you looking for information about love, your relationship, your career, your finances, your health, or you're just like, hey, spirit, what do you want me to know? That's called a general reading. So you can say general or anything of topic that you're wanting information on. Thank you for the heart me, and hi, Ali. Hey, darling. Hey, Ro. I love you. Hi, Kat. Am I with the man I will be with forever? And do I have any health concerns? So we are going to, so it's a 5-minute reading, and you've asked for 2 different questions, which is totally fine. If I can get to them, I will. But the chances are in 5 minutes, human design or mediumship. Human design is something different. If I said humanship, I didn't mean to. But it looks like, I feel like For me, I feel like I want to know more about the man than the health. Catherine, it's a $15 donation, love, if you're interested. Human Design's a chart reading all about your energy. What type of energy do you have? How to work with your specific type of energy and how to trust yourself when making decisions. That's okay. I didn't know if I said it wrong because sometimes I don't know what comes out of here. So we might do a love reading unless you're more interested in your health, but we can try to do both. But the chances are in a 5-minute reading, we just don't have enough time for 2 readings. So let me know if doing your love reading is going to be more prevalent, or do you want to know more about health? Okay, so we're going to do health. So what I'm going to say before we start our health reading is that I am not a doctor. Shocker. I know, crazy. So I will not be diagnosing you with anything today. What I'm going to do is what I see, what I feel, and what I hear. I'm going to tell you what that is. I'm going to direct you to your doctor, tell them the information. Hopefully we can get a diagnosis out of it. Leah, I got you. Thank you, Leah. Hopefully we can get something out of it here, but I'm going to look into you and see what the cards have to say and what my body feels as well for your health. So I just needed to say that before we start. Now your timestamp is 2 hours and 16 minutes, which is also an angel number. So when we're done here, look up on Google 2 hours 16 216 angel number to get an additional message. So I'm just doing some cleansing breaths here. All right, Spirit. This is for Wendy. Spirit, what does Wendy need to know about health? Spirit, what does Wendy need to know about health? Spirit, what does Wendy need to know about health? So, Wendy, the very first thing that I feel in my body is tired. I feel tired. I feel exhausted. I feel like I have limited amounts of energy before I feel like I need to sit down, take a breath, take a breather. It doesn't feel lung related. Honestly, it feels heart related to me. Does this make sense? By saying yes, this makes sense. No, it doesn't make sense. Or I don't know. Don't give me anything more. Don't give me anything less. Just yes, this makes sense. No, it doesn't. Or I don't know. But I just feel like once I start doing activities, I'm like, I hit a limit. I hit a brick wall. I hit something where I'm just like, give me 5 minutes, give me 10 minutes, give me 15 minutes. I feel like I'm taking a lot of naps too, a lot more naps than normal. Like I just want to like lay down and just put like a blindfold on and just fall asleep. I do feel like this is related to the heart. This feels very connected to the heart space. There is some issues here that you could be experiencing, like SVTs. It's super ventricular tachycardia, SVTs. You can have your doctor check your heart for that. Other heart-related things will also make you tired, but I know SVTs are something that is going to make you very, very exhausted, almost give you like a sleeping beauty type of syndrome, like symptom, excuse me, where you just feel like you have to sleep a lot. They're bringing in your food as well, like your food intake. And I feel like with your food intake, I'm trying to be healthy, but I'm not necessarily being 100% successful with it, but I'm doing my best. But I do want you to stay on the healthier side of foods. If you can stay away from fast food, that's going to be ideal. Because for whatever reason, I feel with fast food, I feel like it makes me tired just to eat it. Like, I feel like I just like, oh my gosh, I'm not getting the energy I need out of it. I'm getting tired because of it. So there's something here that makes me feel like it's counterproductive to nutrients. She says yes. Whew. I really want you to get your heart checked out because I don't feel anything else. I do feel like you might have some digestive issues as well, but mostly I'm feeling the heart space when it comes to this tired feeling. With the digestive stuff, it feels like like I'm not absorbing my food correctly. It feels like my body's not really taking in the nutrients it needs to, even though like you might be eating the healthier food. She goes, exactly. It feels almost like super slow, like my digestive system is on an all-time like slow go. I also, this might be TMI, and I'm sorry if it is. I feel like your bowel movements aren't really well, and you don't have to convince, like, say yes or no to that if you don't feel comfortable. But I feel like your bowel movements are just water, essentially. Um, mm, uh, it just feels. I feel like I don't know. Like I'm at my wit's end with my health. Honestly, it feels like I'm like get better, do better. Apple cider vinegar is coming in as well. If you are somebody who is able to take apple cider vinegar, or there's gummies, thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. There's gummies of it as well if you're someone who can't take the shot of it, because some people just can't do it. But I feel like apple cider vinegar is going to help you. I don't think it's something that's going to be the cure for you. I think it's an additional thing you can do to help your digestive tract. I used to do that. I would do it again. I would bring it back in. I think it's just something to help. Okay. It's also going to help any GERD or any acid that comes back into your throat if you deal with any acid reflux. But I want you to get your heart checked out, and I want you to get I want you to get I think I want to get both an upper and a lower GI. I want to get an upper and a lower GI, like track checked out as well. I don't know. There's something also coming in with the gallbladder as well. I think the gallbladder is an issue as well. So you may be having a lot of pain when it comes to eating as well. And that could be also why the digestive tract isn't doing well. I don't feel like a lot of vomit, though. I don't feel like you're vomiting a lot. I don't think that's really an issue. If it is, you can correct me, but vomiting doesn't feel like an issue. But my gallbladder feels like it's being bothered. I don't know if you still have it or not. You might need to get it removed if you still have it. But I would get that checked out. I would get an upper or lower GI checked out. I would get your heart checked out, and I would just make sure your gallbladder is functioning correctly. That's all that's really coming through with health. Your liver to me feels fine. Your lungs feel fine. Your body movement even feels fine. Like I don't feel like I'm in a lot of pain in like joints or like anything like that. It's heart, digestive, gallbladder. So hopefully that all made sense. Hopefully that gives you some clarity what's going on with your health. Again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not diagnosing you. Definitely take this to your medical professional and get the diagnoses you need. Okay. Thank you so much. You're very welcome, Wendy. You're very welcome. Anytime, girly. My heart goes out to you. Take care of yourself. Okay. If you need to change your diet a little bit better, do it. Stay the fuck away from fast food, girl. Because that fast food, to me, it's more taking from you in a way, which is weird, than giving you any sort of nutrients. It's more like taking from you. No fast food at all. not McDonald's, not Subway, not the healthier type, like none of it. Mm-mm. Unfortunately, I think you have to make all your food. I'm so sorry to say it. I'm somebody who is a really good cook. I'm really good at it. I don't like doing it though. It's not my favorite thing to do. But I do think for you, for your health, I think you need to. I think you need to cook all your food. All right, we're going to move on here, though, Wendy. Thank you so much. My heart goes out to you. I hate cooking. Me, too. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I had to give you that message. But I do think you're going to have better energy. I think you're going to, like, digest your food better. I think it's just better all the way around. So I'm so sorry. But, yeah, I have to do it, too. I have to do it, too. I promise you. I got to figure out what I'm making for dinner today, actually. It's such a hassle. Why does it have to be every day? I'm just joking. Calicia, you're next, my love. What type of reading are we doing for you? After Calicia, we have Leela. Why am I calling you Leela? Or Leah? Leela. Sorry about that. I'm glad to hear this, though. Oh, me too. And then after Leela, we don't have anyone else. Linktree link is in the profile. A $15 donation is how you get a 5-minute reading here today. Go ahead and get your donations in. I'm only going to be on for about a half hour more. So if you want your reading, now's your time. Now's your chance, my friends. Hi, my question is there a reason for Caden starting at church? What a question. Okay, let's check it out. Your timestamp, my friend, is going to be, and don't forget your timestamp there, Wendy, as well. Starring. Oh, starring. That's dyslexia. Okay, anyway, your timestamp's going to be 2 hours and 25 minutes. Oh my gosh. Starring at church. Okay, let's see what's going on. No, you said starring. I read it wrong, my love. I read it wrong. So you put the right words. Lisdexia, probably. Because just dyslexia broke it up. Oh my god, that's so funny. Aaron, you're a hoot. And you gotta know, right? Shit. Okay. Anyway, back to it. All right, spirit. This is for Calicia. Spirit, what does Calicia need to know about Camden? Camden? No, that's not right. Yeah, Caden. It's Caden. I'm sorry, I knew immediately when it came out of my mouth that was wrong. What does Calicia need to know about Caden starring at church? What does Calicia need to know about Caden starring at church? What does Calicia need to know about Caden starring at church? Why am I doing that? Lord. I also feel my heart space with this being highlighted as well, where it feels like, I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of getting like a shock to the heart, like looking. But it just feels like there's like a hole in my heart or like a shock to my heart. Like I wasn't expecting this, almost like it's something that I'm just not gung-ho about, something that's not really bringing me what I thought would happen. I just feel shocked, I feel like, about it. Cheryl, thank you so much for the heartbeat. Let me know if that made sense. Like, I just feel shocked about this. We're going to go ahead. And I'm also new to that church as well. Okay, so that probably is like, oh my gosh, I didn't expect you to see you here. Like, wow, I can't believe you're here, type of thing. So this was a shock to me. I don't know if this person hurt my heart at some point in my life. Somebody who I trusted and they didn't do the right things or something like that. It just feels like I feel like discomfort. I feel discomfort. Like even my face is like, meh. Like it's just, I feel discomfort. Let's see what the cards have to say though about it. Hi, Letty. Organized religion. That's what this card's about. So this is definitely talking about church. This is definitely talking about preaching at the pulpit, creating wisdom and insight, a spiritual leader, a role model. That's what this card is. But I'm taking it as church, taking it as organized religion. So let's see what's going on. The Five of Pentacles wanted to come out. Interesting. We have the Five of Pentacles, which is also outside of a church. So this card is basically they get kicked out. They got excommunicated from the church. They were like, nope, this isn't right for me. I feel out in the cold and desolate. Like I feel like I'm uncomfortable and not wanting it. Like this is walking away from it. Okay. Even if you don't have a leg to stand on, like you're gonna move forward from it. You may find like being more introspective. The Hermit is very connected to spirit, very connected to the universe, God, source, whatever you want to call the energy that is. All three words are talking about the same exact energy. But the Hermit is like doing research as well. So there's a part of me that feels like I like my church and I'm okay with my church. I'm exploring my church, but I don't know. I just don't feel like necessarily that this church is gonna be your home base. Like, this doesn't feel like my home base here. Violet and Jazz, it's a $15 donation. Check out the Linktree link to send in your donation. But it just feels like I might end up at a different church. I might end up leaving this church, especially because we do have the world here, and the world is a card of endings. It's the last card in the major arcana. So this is a card of saying, like, you know, something's not right here, and I don't feel like this is working out for me, and so I'm going to end it. You see, you have the 2 wands in her hand. She's talking about the magician here. The magician has the wand originally. Now she has 2 of them. So you have everything you need to start something new. The 0 here is starting something new. It's saying, like, I'm going to take a leap of faith on myself, and I'm going to start something new here. I'm going to land on my feet in the process, because you are. Because the next 2 cards are the pair of court cards for the wands. The Queen of Wands, which is my favorite. I love her. You got luck on your side. Speaking of luck, Salem Binks, you can't see him, but he's right there. He's that lump right there. You see the lump? This lump? Bloop, bloop. That's him. So you got luck on your side. Luck is coming in for you. You are probably, I keep getting Queen of Wands too. So you are a magnet. People are magnetized to her. She doesn't get bullshitted. She is a good judge of character. She is somebody who knows her worth and knows her value. She knows what she motivates her, what she's desiring, what she wants in life, and she goes and gets it, okay? And he's getting off his throne. He's like, you better believe that I know what I want. A lot of Aries energy, because this is actually Aries here, but traditionally he's Leo. She's Aries, but you can see she has Leo here. So it's Leo and Aries together. And Leo season's right now, darling. Right now is Leo season. Tomorrow is the portal, the Lionsgate portal. So this is something that you are I think you're gonna move on from this church. I think you're gonna find something better, where it's gonna feel more like your home base, your home church, where you're not gonna feel shocked that somebody's here. That at one time hurt my heart. I have Aries in my chart as well. So it's okay to be selfish. Aries is the natural ruler of the first house of self. If this isn't working out for you, you don't have to stay here. You can choose to leave. Even if you're making waves, even if you're starting to like make a statement at their, you know, make yourself known at the church, it's still okay to leave. Because I just feel like this church is, I think it has some things that you're really interested in. I think it has some things that intrigue you. But this Caden coming in here as well, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't feel like it's for you. I feel like it's going to make you self-conscious. I feel like it's going to like strike up old trauma possibly. It's just something here that's just, I feel like this church is on to the next one. Like, we're just going to go on to the next one. But Khaleesi, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you some insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for submitting your donation. I really appreciate you so much. Thank you again. And I do hope this gave you some clarity or insight. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. Anytime, my love. I'm here for you, whatever you need. You know that. All right, guys. Next we have is Leela. After Leela, we don't have anyone else. Again, I'm going to be on until 2:30 my time, so the 30 mark your time, wherever you're at. I'm in the Eastern time zone, so I'm going to be on for about 25 more minutes, give or take. All right. Lee says, yay! All right. So, Leela, what type of reading are we doing for you, my darling? Oh, you are Leela. Duh, you changed your name on me. I knew that. 6 minutes on the timer for Leela. Duh, I feel so silly. I knew that was you. 3-month outlook. All right, let's check it out. So with the monthly outlooks, I'm going to do things exactly normal. Okay, I thought I was going to change it up for a minute, but I'm not. But I am going to get you 6 minutes on your time frame, right? Got to keep it fresh. Hell yes. Your time stamp's going to be 2 hours and 34 minutes. That is your angel number 234. We already know we're moving up. We're moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. We're moving on up. Okay, sorry. I just really like the Jefferson theme song bops. It's a bop. It's a banger. I don't know what to tell you guys. It just is. Okay? Anyway. You're the second person I heard singing that today. Well, synchronicities, baby. Maybe you need to listen to it. Hey. All right, Spirit. This is for Leela. Spirit, what does our friend Leela need to know about the next 3 months? Spirit, what does Leela need to know about the next 3 months? Spirit, what does Leela need to know? Thank you, Spirit, for being here about the next 3 months. Let's see what's going on here. Very interesting imagery. Immediately, my third eye is showing me you in like long, giant grass. It makes me feel like it's a jungle of sorts, but it doesn't. Like, I think it's all metaphorical. I don't think like you're really going to the jungle unless you are. That's cool. But like I'm like taking my machete and I'm just like making my own way. I'm forging my own way in. So I feel like the next 3 months, like you're going to figure out what it is that you want to do. And no matter what's in your way, no matter what is seemingly like telling you can't be here, you're going to like Kool-Aid man your way through that and be like, oh yeah, and just get through it. Okay. So I feel like this is something that you are moving forward and you're not going to take no for an answer. You are making moves. Hopefully that makes sense. Judy, it's a $15 donation. If you want the next reading, go ahead and submit your donation now. Judgment is fate. Yes, you are fated to level up. You are fated to do whatever you're called to do. Stand up and say, hey, I am taking on my life purpose. I'm going for it. I'm doing the damn thing. I am leveling up. This is Archangel Gabriel. Yes, that or them telling me to mow my yard. Or both. But Archangel Gabriel is the one that has the lock to the pearly gates of heaven, right? Which honestly, I don't think anyone has a pearly. There's either way. In lore, this angel opens the gates of the pearly heavens to those who are accepted into the gates of heaven. So you are fated to do whatever this is that you're taking charge of. And again, that was a collective reading, wasn't it? Like everyone was taking charge. That might have been a personal reading. I thought it was a collective, but I'm unsure now. But it feels like to me something is going to come in. This is getting a lot of work, and this wanted to come out anyway. So you're going to take a minute. You're going to take a moment. You're going to get into meditation. You're going to realize what it is that you're wanting, what you're achieving, what you're going. You're going to ask for it within your manifestations, within your meditations. For you, Leela, I really want you every morning and before bed. Talk your manifestations. If you want to say it in your mind's eye, that's fine too. Say it with your narrator, whatever. It doesn't matter. What are your manifestations? What are you looking for? What is it that you want in this life? Say it before bed and say it right when you wake up in the morning, right away. So whatever it is that you're looking for, you're going to achieve. Period. End of statement. Hell yeah. Because you're going to take your power back. You're taking your power back for anyone who's made you feel less than. This is the weeds, if you will, coming in. You're going to take off. Okay. You're going to take off. You're going to be fine. You're going to do it. Like, Leela, this is amazing. Like, you are saying, like, I know what I want and nothing's going to stand in my way. Just like that imagery I had of you with that machete getting the fucking weeds out of your way, the grass that grew too big. There is an ending coming in, but I feel thankful for this ending. I feel like I'm ready for this ending. I feel like I'm ready for the next chapter. I feel like I'm not going to stay here. I've learned my lessons and I'm moving on. You could be traveling. That could be. I got weeds going on. Excuse me. But I really feel like you have everything you need. You have those 2 magician wands. You have all the tools of tarot at your disposal. You have this giant 0 around you, which is taking a leap of faith on yourself with this new chapter, saying, I'm going forward. Kevin moves out next week. Bye. New beginning. New beginning. This is divinely led. This is what you've been asking for. This is your manifestations coming in. This new beginning that's rising you up. Maybe that ending, possibly. You're taking your power back. So I would say yes. But this also feels to me like I'm just able to like really clearly see what I want. I clearly see what I want now and I'm going to go for it. I'm not going to take that no for an answer. Like that's what it feels like. It feels like I'm making moves in all aspects of my life, like with work, with this person leaving, with my new found chapter that I have here. Because there's a brand new beginning here. All aces are brand new beginnings, and it's divinely led, right? So new ideas, new inspiration, new action, new idea. Did I say ideas already? Ideas again. But it's new downloads even from spirit. This could be a download. Like you start really tapping into your gifts and really start leaning into those spiritual gifts, because we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is here also saying like spiritual leader, a role model in general, leading by example, staying grounded, staying humbled, passing on your wisdom. This crown is also in reference to the sun, strength, and the Fool, which is all intertwined with each other. The strength is ruled by the sun because strength is Leo. Leo's ruled by the sun. The sun imagery is in the Fool card, saying take a leap of faith on yourself. You're going to land on your feet. You're strong enough to do it. Like this is what this feels like to me. Like it's all of it combined. Like you are using everything that you've learned, all of your wisdoms, to put you in a right position, put you right where you need to be. The Seven of Wands is here. Seven of Wands has gotten a lot of action today. She really has. You are at the right position at the right time, doing the right things by standing up for yourself and knowing that no one can touch you. No one can touch you. No one has authority over you but you. You are able to do whatever it is that you want to do. And if people are not there supporting you, right, that's what she does. She knocks all those wands down. Sorry, Tarot. And you're able to control that. You're able to say, hey, you're coming with me in my next chapter, or you're being left behind. The option really is up to the people in your life if they want to support you or not support you. So, Leela, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for submitting your donation. I really appreciate you so much. And I love you endlessly. You know I do. You're always welcomed here whenever you're needing a reading. I got you. And thank you also for being a subscriber. All right. So, guys, we are at a low. So if you're interested in a reading, there is no wait at this time. Get your donations in. Linktree link is in the profile if you're interested in getting that reading underway. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. I don't know what's wrong with me. Yes, I do. I'm just fun. I'm just fun. Oh, yes, you send Aaron. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me see, just in case I missed it or something. It looks like you're sending right now. Jen, I got you. Thank you so much. We got Jen. Jen, what type of reading are we doing for you? Aaron, I gotcha. You are going to be right after Jen. Thank you, Aaron. I sent. I love you so much. All right, Jen is first, though. They got their donation in first. Jen, what type of reading are we doing for you? Just a general, she said. If I actually looked at my screen, I would have read it. All right, so we're going to do a general reading for Jen. Got 5 minutes on your timer. Your timestamp's going to be 2 hours and 43 minutes. 243. Remember that number. It's an additional message from your angels. So at the end of this, go ahead and just Google 243 angel number, and you're going to get that additional number message here. All right, Spirit, this is for Jen. Spirit, what does Jen need to know? Spirit, what does Jen need to know? Spirit, what does Jen need to know? Let's see what's going on for Jen. Jen, the very first thing that I feel in my body is hunger. I feel hunger. So that usually means to me that 1, you may not be eating, or 2, you need to change your diet. typically I find that people are not eating. So if you are somebody who has not ate yet today, take me with you into your kitchen, into your break room, whatever it is. Take me to McDonald's, whatever. Maybe better than McDonald's because we're boycotting that motherfucker, but like anything else. Maybe some Panda Express or some Canes, who are not boycotting. But this is you need to eat, okay? Or change your diet. Let me know if that makes sense here by saying yes, no, or I don't know. But I got that hunger. I got that feeling of hunger. So that's what it typically means. Hi, Teresa. There's also this feeling of like trust in myself and learning how to trust myself again. I often skip breakfast, but I actually ate today, so probably diet. Okay. Teresa, it's a $15 donation to get your donation in if you're interested. But I do feel like this is something that I'm learning to like retrust myself in a way, because it feels like there's something here that kind of shook me a little bit, maybe shook my trust in myself or others. So I feel like there's a rebuild of trust happening. Let's see what's going on. Thank you for the confirmation there, Spirit. Ooh. All right. So the Page of Wands is here. The Page of Wands is a card of transformation. Cards of passion and desire. Motivation is here. She is also air sign. So all pages are air. All nights are fire. So this is fire and air together. So whatever beginning you're having, because all pages are newbies, they're starting something. Whatever you're starting has a lot of passion and desire, and it's going to catch, because without oxygen or air, fire can't catch. I just hear Katniss Everdeen, and fire is catching. So I do think there's going to be something that's making some moves here. I love that. I love it. This is fate. Again, fate is here. We have the judgment card. Judgment is saying that you are leveling up. Again, Archangel Gabriel is saying like you're ready. Divine timing is here. It's your calling. It's your life purpose. We're moving up. We're getting up, right? I love this so much. All of your cards, I fucking love. There's so much success in your cards. Like there's so much yellow. Yellow is the color of success in tarot, okay? So just know there is so much happening here that's beautiful. We have the Chariot. We're making moves, but we are right now, maybe our mindset isn't catching up to what it is that we want to do. The Sphinxes, like the lore of the Sphinx is that they talk in riddles, but they talk to you telepathically. So there's some things we may need to figure out so that we can make our next move. But you have everything you need. You have that magician's wand right here. This is the card of the magician. She is on the box here. She has that wand right there in her hand. She has the wands, the cups, the pentacles, the swords. She has this growth of abundance. Success is yellow, right? Red is power. White is innocence. Black is protection. Infinity, meaning you have consistent access to it. As above, so below. This is manifestation powers. So ask the universe what you want. Don't hold yourself back. Go forth and go and say, this is what I want and this is what I'm going to achieve. Your mindset is going to change. Your mindset is going to shift. Remember I told you the mindset was the sphinxes that's keeping you there? But now you're seeing things for exactly how they are. Instead of seeing it through rose-colored glasses, you are seeing things exactly how they are. Now, these are three major arcana cards back to back to back. This is big life shifts, big life changes coming your way, which is going to allow you to become enlightened. That's why there's a halo over their head. They are enlightened. They've learned something. They're seeing something like, oh, that's what I didn't understand before. That's what I've been missing. Oh, and whatever that is, you're going to commit yourself to it. For whatever reason, I feel like this has to do with like a side gig that's going to end up turning into like your full-time gig, whether you own your own business, do your own thing, whatever it is. It just feels like you are going to commit yourself to the next thing that is meant for you, that you are creating, and abundance is going to flow. The Nine of Pentacles is the abundance card. Yeah, I feel like I'm having big life changes coming. I do too, and I feel like it's going to be so good. I feel like this next chapter of your life is you owning it, girl. Like you're like, this is mine and I'm doing that and I'm doing this and I'm doing this and I'm doing this. And like, I just feel so satisfied. I feel busy. I feel like I'm making some money, honey. We got that abundance. This is the abundance card on the deck. So I think this is all wonderful and beautiful. And I think this is all meant for you. It's supposed to happen for you. And you're going to really take advantage of this and really allow yourself this time, this space to really create things you may have not know you needed to create and commit to it and go forth. So I do hope that made sense there, Jen. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for submitting your $15 donation. I really appreciate it. And I really do hope this helped you. Thank you so much for being here. Love it. Thank you so much. You're very, very welcome, Jen. Anytime. Anytime, my love. All right. So Aaron. Aaron, it's your turn, my love. What type of reading we doing for you today? Aaron is a regular. That's why he got the Blues Clues air horns. Blue Skidoo, we getting two. I'm here for the love. All right, let's do a love reading here for Aaron. All right, Aaron, your angel number for you or your timestamp for you is 2 hours and 50 minutes. 2 hours, 50 minutes. Thanks for the heart, me. Oh, hey. You're in Michigan as well. I'm in the Metro Detroit area, personally. But it's a $15 donation. No one's after Aaron, so go ahead and get your donation in. Ooh, Metro Detroit area as well. Hey. All right, this is for Aaron, Aaron. Spirit, what does Aaron need to know about love? Spirit, what does Aaron need to know about love? Aaron, your timer started. Oh, that is so funny to me. Okay, I accidentally started your timer, I think. Spirit, what does Aaron need to know about love? It's in the bio, so you're going to click on my picture here. You're going to click on my picture again. Then you're going to click on the here, boom, boom, boom. It's going to be that one you're going to choose, and you can use this one, or this one. You can make a private reading from here as well. All right, so Aaron, for me, it's I think my guides or your guides, one of our guides is being funny because it's like shit or get off the pot. So I think I'm sitting on something. I think I'm like not really making the moves I need to. I think I'm just kind of like biding my time, waiting it out type of thing here. I want to do one more shuffle, but that's what I get immediately there. Choice. Bad choice. Shit or get off the pot, right? That's a choice. But the Seven of Cups is here. There is choices that you need to make. There's a part of me that really is like doing the Aaron Burr waiting. Waiting for it. Oh my God, that's so funny. I love the Hamilton references. Hamilton forever. But the Seven of Cups is making a choice, like saying, like, this is what I want. I'm going to go for it. Not every choice is great, but not every choice is bad either. So there's some good choices there. I want a clarifier. That's so interesting. Okay. So we have Temperance, which is our taking our time, right? This is what we've been doing. We've been being patient, taking our time. We have some growth that is needing. We have Archangel Raphael, which is the healing angel, so a little bit more healing. But this, for me, for whatever reason, Aaron, I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this is like the person that you may have an interest in or a crush in, or like you want to ask out. Like that's how that feels. Like you might need some healing or whatever too. But to me, this feels like somebody else. Maybe it's like waiting for the right time. Maybe they need to grow. Maybe they need to learn some things. So just really pay attention. The Emperor is here. This is the first time the Emperor's come out all day today. The Emperor is Aries by nature, so it's okay to be selfish. They are the natural ruler of the first house of self. Being selfish does not mean you're narcissistic. It means that you're putting yourself in the front burner instead of the back burner. The Emperor, though, is somebody who is ruling. So this could be you in charge of this person, which is, I don't know if we're still thinking about the same girl, same lady, I should say, not girl, because she's probably a woman. But it just feels like that, like am I going too forth with my power? Am I taking advantage of my power? Like, I feel like that worry here as well. Now that girl is over with. Okay. So just pay attention to this, because there was the tower moment here, and that could be why this is over. Okay. Then maybe that's why she's coming in, because that was the issue. And now we have the tower moment. But the tower moment is not that big of a deal, because it's being clarified with the Six of Pentacles, which is you had to go through that so that you could achieve karmic gifts, karmic rewards here. Megan, thank you so much. I got you. Karmic rewards, your karmic gifts. Like, I really feel like this was, you had to go through this. I think this is something you had to encounter for you to really go for it. I do think there's somebody new that could come in, because you are somebody who is stable and you're looking out. Like, this is what it is. Like, somebody could be coming in, but they're not really being shown here, because you are somebody who is stable. You are somebody, honestly, you're the fucking prize. Like, you are somebody who's stable. You're somebody who is I know I keep saying stable over and over, but somebody who is like, knows what they want. They go and get it. They might be steady with their income. They just have their shit together. This is one of my favorite cards. I love this card. It's definitely my favorite night. And then you can see she's looking forward. She's looking at her phone. She's looking out. So she's looking out for the next thing that's coming in for her, or you know, because she's a her, but the next thing, so you're just on the lookout. You're like, what's the next thing? Where's it going to go? I still don't want you on the apps. You could try the apps, sure, but like, the apps are garbage. But I don't know. For you, I feel like the apps might work out, because you're not somebody who's going to like message a woman and be like, hey, you want to see my cock? Which nobody does. Just full disclosure, if there's any straight men watching this, nobody wants to see your penis, sir. Nobody. 0%. I'm intable. I'm an original. I'm not falling behind or running late. Right. 100% not me. Well, right. I don't think you are that person at all. So I think you would have better luck on the apps than normal. I shouldn't say normal, because you're normal. Those guys are not normal. The ones are still like, look at my penis. Fuck off with your penis. Nobody's like, oh my God, I'm in love with it. Look at the size of it. Everyone's like, look at this motherfucker. Look at this penis. Look at this penis I got. We're showing all our friends. We're showing everybody that will look, because we're making fun of it. Aaron Burr, Mama, best line of the song. Oh, damn. What did I just walk into? Noah, you're so funny. But the King of Swords is here. You are going to level up. There is transformation. You are the one who's going to like take things head on. You're going to take things head on here, Aaron. Everything's going to end up working out. If there was ever a moment to be restricted on TikTok, it would be now. But they're not going to do it. They're not going to restrict me for that, because I'm on an 18 and over line. Live, I mean, not line, but you are going to level up. You're the prize, Aaron. I want you to remember that always. You are. But I think you might have better luck in person, but I think the apps could be something that would be useful for you specifically, even though personally I hate the apps. But I'm also the one being bombarded with men going, hey, who are you? Penis. Fuck off. Why is this such a shock? Why are you doing this, sir? No, block. I hate them too. Like, they're the worst. But I wouldn't hate it if you do it. I think it'd be okay. All right, Noah, I got you. Thank you so much. All right, so next we have is Megan. After Megan, we have Noah. But the worst, literally the worst. Like, everyone's like, no, this app is for the birds. We're gonna go meet people in real life. All right. Dating apps for men is just a job application we are paying for. Oh my God. That's hilarious. I usually just show a sandwich. That's better. I'd be like, what kind of sandwich is that? Like, that's a conversation starter. Like, oh, you like this kind of sandwich? I like this sandwich. Egg salad sandwich, honestly, is something I've been thinking about lately. Aaron said, Noah said facts. Megan said period. So hell yeah, girl. That is hilarious. All right. So Megan, you are next. And then after Megan is Noah. And then after Noah, actually, we're shutting off the live. So the list is now closed at this time. Because we made it to 3 hours. So I gotta go eat too. So I gotta do closed. Beesh. Well, I can't actually write the word closed. So list closed because it won't let me put the D in there. Oh, you know what I can do to make that D fit? Oh my God. I just heard what came out of my mouth. Woo! Anyways, moving on. Hi, Victoria. Heyo. That's what she said. Guys, stop it. Oh, I could rather sharing my star chart than D-pics. Absolutely. I ignored it. Why is that even funnier to me? Noah's just like, I ignored it. I heard it, but I ignored it. Ayo, he didn't ignore it. He lied. My face is so red. Woo! Moving on, Megan. What type of reading we doing? Guys, I've been having so much fun lately in my lives, more than normal. I'm still screen recording for my reading. I got you saying that in 4D. Can you clip it and send it to me? I would love to see it myself. Oh, that is hilarious. I don't know. I'm not gonna say it again. I almost did. Oh my God, I am laughing ear to ear right now. Jen says that's fantastic. Hi, Daisy. Welcome in. All right. Now, Megan, we do psychic readings, we do mediumship readings, we do human design readings. What type of reading are you interested in? Let yourself wide open for that. Yeah, I sure did. Leave myself wide open for that. Do you see there's a third party going on? Ooh, okay. Let's see what's going on. Really quickly, I just need to close the links here. Okay. Your timestamp is going to be 3 hours and 2 minutes. So 302 is your timestamp. So for an additional message, look up 302 angel number after this reading here. So let's see what is going on here. I'm just going to take some cleansing breaths first. Oh, apparently I started the timer there. Okay. Wouldn't be a melody reading without some chaos. Spirit, this is for Megan. Spirit, what does Megan need to know about their love relationship and a third party? Spirit, what does Megan need to know about their love relationship and a third party? Spirit, what does Megan need to know about their love relationship and a third party? What's going on here? Immediately, I feel like there has been something different going on with your partnership, whether they're more secretive with their phone, because that keeps coming in, where they're like flipping the phone upside down instead of just leaving it up, or taking their phone with them everywhere they go, never leaving it like unattended. It just feels like there's little shifts. It doesn't feel like a big, like huge, like I can tell. It feels like these little tells, these little differences, these little shifts that are like catching my eye, like making my intuition go, that type of thing. Sometimes I don't have words. Sometimes I have just facial expressions. But to me, she goes, exactly. I would trust your intuition. I always say trust your intuition, because even if there's not physical cheating going on, there could be emotional cheating. This feels like a coworker. This feels like a coworker of his or hers, whomever they may be. It does feel like a man, but it could be a woman, but or a they them. There is no gender here. We love all genders, but also fuck a cheating man. It's a her, okay. Might be more of a masculine woman then. But either way, it just feels like I just feel shifty. Just feels shifty to me. Let's see what the cards have to say. It feels like she met a new coworker. And I feel like they're testing the waters is what I get. Oh, just started a new job. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation there. Her ex is also stalking my page. She might be feeding the ex. Right now. This person feels narcissistic to me. Like they think they can have their cake and eat it too. Like them cheating is not a big deal. Like you're making too big of a deal out of this. Like there's not a big deal. No. It's a big fucking deal. Tower. As a tarot reader, you know what the tower means. The tower is a sudden change, sudden upheaval that is causing you to crumble down and have a new foundation and be able to rebuild that foundation. So with the tower being at the bottom, it makes me inclined to say, yes, there is a third party, if not a fourth party with the ex here. You're going to walk away from this relationship. Yeah, this relationship's going to end. Okay. I think you're going to end it with like, you be like, I know that I was right. Whether you wanted to admit it or not, I know I was right. I don't need your text messages. I don't need your emails. I know it was what you were doing. And I just feel like they're going to gaslight you. I think they're going to be like, no, don't stop being crazy. You're the only one for me. You know, I love you so much. Fuck off. Out of here. Definitely somebody at work. Some skill set that they're expressing. This is the third party here. The Seven of Swords is not here, but it doesn't make me feel any different. Okay. The Seven of, oh my God, her exact words. I love my job. I love my job so much, but also, I hate it. Not my job, but I hate the scenario. I'm so sorry you're dealing with it. My job, I love always. Spirit, love what I do. You like I said, you are going to walk away because you're going to know. Like you stand on business. Like I know my worth. I know my value. I know what I bring to the table. I know that I am the motherfucking prize because I have everything that I need. I have all the suits of tarot at my disposal. I can manifest the life of my dreams. I can get this abundance that I need. But I do think September is when you're actually going to walk away. Okay. You may stick around for a minute. You may really feel like, I don't feel like I can leave until I have proof, because sometimes we feel that way. These are the same cards that came out for me when I pulled. Whoa. Hey, Metro Detroiter. Hey. We got the vibe here. But this is something that is absolutely, thank you, Daisy, for the cowboy hat. But this is, I do think you're going to, hell yeah, we do. But I do feel like you are going to walk away from this person in September, probably during the eclipse season, which is September 7th through the 21st. So you may still stick around for a month, because there's something with me that I just feel like I need to kind of see it through a little bit, make sure it's not in my head, which I don't think it is. And I don't want you to think it is, because I don't think it is. I think this is happening. I think they're feeding, like breadcrumbing their ex and saying like, I don't even like Megan. Like, I'm just with her because like this, that, and the other thing. Like, I think they're lying to their ex to like breadcrumb them and get energy from them. Her and my daughter are attached to each other. The only thing that's holding me back. When you leave, though, I do think you are going to leave knowing like you made the right choices for yourself. Again, the Magician's wand right there. You got the Magician here. You have everything you need to take this new beginning, take this leap of faith on yourself. I would honestly, and I know you said your daughter's attached. I don't see that being an issue here. Okay. I feel like if you need to communicate with her and be like, hey, listen, like, I don't tend to bring you into my adult problems, but I need you to know that I have to leave this situation because I have worth and I have value, and this person's cheating on me. This person is fucking around with me. If they're not physically cheating, they're definitely emotionally cheating, and I need to stand up for myself. And this is also teaching your daughter, like, yeah, you might love somebody, but also choose you at the end of the day. Choosing you is the important part. So that's going to like lead by example. And that's also leadership, right? She's a leader. She's victorious. She has a following behind her. She has support behind her. You're going to have support. That's exactly what I had to do with her dad. So it's still telling her, like, listen, just because like we enter a relationship and we realize like, hey, this isn't what we want, it's totally okay and within our rights to choose us no matter how many times we have to choose ourselves. Choosing ourselves always is going to be the goal. So I do hope that helps, Megan. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. I'm so sorry you're dealing with a cheater. Ugh, cheater, pumpkin eater. I love you. Thank you for being here. Maybe one day we can meet up in the Metro Detroit area. That would be fucking cool. Get some more psychic friends up in this bitch. We could talk about it sometime and see if we could maybe one day meet up. That'd be cool. All right. I love that. Hell yeah. I still got to meet up too. Like we might have like other psychics too that want to meet up, and one that's a client of mine, but she also lives in Ohio, so she's close by. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out one day. All right, we're gonna move on though, Megan. My heart goes out to you, darling. We have Noah as our last reading of the day. Noah, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for getting your donations in. What type of reading are we doing? Yes, we will. XOXO. All right, they are here. Noah, what's up? What's going on, my friend? I don't know why I did that. I love you though, Noah. Oh, it's in the Bible. I should know that by now. You do that. You put it there. Okay. Did invocations and affirmations, but mostly invocations. Any shifts? Oh, okay. We're doing an energy check. Let's check it out. Your timestamp is going to be 3:11, 3 hours, 11 minutes. So after this, check out your angel number 311 and get an additional message from your angels from there as well. Giggity. Spirit, this is for our friend Noah. Noah. Spirit, what does Noah need to know about any shifts after their affirmations and invocations? Spirit, what does Noah need to know about any spiritual shifts? Spirit, what does Noah need to know about any spiritual shifts here? So what they keep showing me in my mind's eye is planting the seed. So I do feel like you're planting the seed right now with your invocations, with your affirmations, your manifestations. It all feels like I'm planting the seed right now. So when we plant a seed, we need to take care of it, right? So that means we need to take action. We need to make sure that it's the right type of soil that we planted it in. Make sure that we have some water and it always has the water that it needs so that it sprouts. Sometimes when we plant a seed already sprouted, so it's going to be easier. Sometimes we just plant it right in and see what happens. There does feel like if we spend the time, we keep going forth, we keep moving forward, we keep taking the right actions. I see a Jack in the Beanstalk situation. I literally see a huge fucking beanstalk going to the sky, this connection between what you have planted and the spiritual realm. Okay. Even though the spiritual realm is not technically above us or below us, it's literally within our own realm. It's just like a veil that they see through and we can't see through that veil. Sometimes we can if you're a medium, but sometimes we can't. Even if you are a medium, we turn it off. We no longer see behind the veil. But this is something that I feel like you are planting and you are doing. I do want to pull some cards. I thought for a minute I wasn't going to pull cards, but I think I am going to pull some cards here. But I feel like these invocations, Some of them feel old, but a lot of them feel new. So I feel like you did like 2 to 3. I might be incorrect with that. You can let me know, but like maybe one might have been old, like carry on from another time, and or a big manifestation that you're waiting for it to come in, and the other 2 are more newer. But we are definitely planting the seed. The seed is being planted. And I love that. I think this is a great new beginning. I think this is something that's going to come in a big way. I am seeing the Ace of Pentacles in my head a lot, which is planting the seed. Like that's literally what that one is. It's a new beginning with a seed being planted. That's end up going to bring something really beneficial. Now, it might not work on your time frame. Okay, you might be like, I've been doing it. I feel so over it. I just don't know why I keep doing this. But I feel like it's the bigger picture. Like, I feel like this is the bigger picture, though. The King of Cups, 3 of Swords, Lovers, Hanged One, and the Devil. When I look at the Devil, I am seeing limited beliefs for some reason. And that's not usually what I read from you. Usually from you, like you just have such belief, like you have faith in spirit, you have faith in the spiritual realm and the witchcraft of it all and the workings of it and being on the ground. But when I look at the Devil, I just feel like I accidentally gave myself a limiting belief. So get away from the Devil. Take away the binds. That you can see the chains are very loosely placed around their neck. They can take them off, throw them aside, walk away from the Devil if they choose. And this is a choice, but this is something I feel like, I don't know if I also feel like Satanism, I think is what it's called. And Satanism is not about worshiping the devil or worshiping Satan. It's really more about like empowering yourself and being empowered. So if you are looking into like new religions, I wouldn't mind you going into Satanism. I wouldn't mind that at all. I feel like that's something that is really like piquing my interest in Luciferianism. Okay, so that's probably what this is. And excuse me. The Three of Swords and the King of Cups, are together. The things that you don't receive for your manifestations are just not meant for you. Okay. They're just not meant for you. You're not meant to go down that journey, have that lesson, learn that lesson, if you will. But this is something that I feel like I just need to accept, honestly. Like I need to accept, like sometimes my manifestations don't really work because that's not where my alignment is at. That's not where I'm supposed to be encountering at this time. It doesn't mean it's not going to happen in the future. It just means at this time, like we may be concentrating on something that we shouldn't be really focusing on. Like that's how it feels to me. We do have the Lovers, so there might have been some heartbreak, by somebody, but we're changing our perspective on things. We're changing our lifestyle so that we can really get to what we want. The King of Cups to me is a card of like coming in, fucking some shit up, then just watching the havoc happen. You might be a water sign though. That's what I'm kind of really reading from him, is that you might be a water sign. I know you've told me your sign before, but I don't remember. But it could be Pisces, Scorpio traditionally, or Cancer, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Virgo. Okay, so Virgo season's happy soon to be birthday. That's coming up the end of this month. But there is a perspective change. There is a lifestyle change. You have protection by Archangel Michael. The angels, to me personally, I think they're aliens. If you ever looked up biblical angels before, you would probably agree with me that they are aliens. They're an alien race. So you do have some aliens on your side, some angels on your side. Michael specifically for protection, changing that mindset and knowing like whatever's meant for me is going to come to me, whether it's my timing or divine timing. But I do feel like I do see the seed being planted. Let it grow. Okay, let it grow, let it grow. I don't know what, but either way, I do feel like things are going to work out. The shift, though, I feel like tiny moves, tiny shifts, tiny moves. But you know what? When you do tiny shifts, tiny moves, tiny steps, they end up leading to something bigger. So keep moving forward. So Noah, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. I really like Luciferianism for you. I hope I'm saying that right. I don't know if I am. Or Satanism for you, or any type of like real alternative religion. I really like that for you a lot. But Noah, thank you so much. I love you endlessly. Hey, Adrian, we're actually skedaddling right now. But I love you guys so, so, so much. Thank you, everyone who has been here. Thank you for joining the live. Thanks for hanging out with us today. This is my most successful live all month. And I know we're only Adrian, got you. No problem. Adrian, got you. All right, Adrian, what type of reading are we doing for you, my love? Why does that keep starting on its own? Quit it. We got 6 minutes on your timer for you. And special shout out to Veronica for, no, it's okay, Adrian. I got you. I got your donation. I got the time. It's fine. I love you. You're somebody who's a regular. I'm happy to do your reading for you. What type of reading are we doing? But special shout out to Veronica, who's been hanging out with us all day. Jen as well. Thank you guys so much for spending time with me. I just want to do a special shout out for you. It's the 7th lucky day. Hell yeah. Even like before, I want to say whenever Mercury went into retrograde, I've been having a time. So this has been a real breath of fresh air. So I'm really happy about it. All right. Mediumship for Adrian. Adrian, who are we getting in contact with? Thank you, Spirit, for being here. All right, your brother-in-law, Justin. Immediately, I feel like Justin just passed, ex-brother-in-law. Some reason I just feel like Justin just passed recently. You can confirm or deny that. But your timestamp is going to be 3 hours and 20 minutes. Also look that up as an angel number, 320, as an angel number for an additional message. So she already is saying, yes, he just passed away. For Adrian, July 7th or 8th. Spirit, what is it? We are getting in contact with Justin. He immediately makes me feel like it was very quick, like a car accident or some sort of accident. Maybe it was an OD or something like that, but it makes me feel like it happened very quickly, unexpectedly. Like he passed unexpectedly. I wonder if it's the car accident. Hi, Brandy. Wreck. This person makes me feel like, I feel like this is the person that was coming home from a different funeral and they got into an accident and passed in the accident, because I feel like they were honestly being reckless. They make me feel like they were being reckless in the road. I feel like they were speeding. I feel like their grief was just like they were just grieving. It feels like their grief had a part to play in it, but I just feel like they were just being irresponsible. I'm sorry, Justin. It just feels, you were being irresponsible behind the wheel. I feel like there was drinks involved too. I don't think he was drunk. I feel like he might have been buzzed a little bit, but he makes me feel like he had a drink or two. His whole life was reckless. Oh, of course he was speeding, LOL. But he makes me feel like he had like 2 drinks, something like maybe some beer, some canned beverage. But I don't think he was drunk. I really don't think he was drunk, because honestly, if he was drunk, he probably would have survived it. But he does feel like he had some drinks though. Almost like he was drinking in memory of the person whose funeral he was coming from. Toxology was negative. Okay. But yeah, he just feels like I don't know if it was throughout the day, maybe it went away, but there was something with drinking he's bringing forth. So we'll see. I feel a lot of guilt. Justin makes me feel like really like guilty, like I can't believe I did that. Now, like my family, because it feels like his family was the funeral that he was at, was a family member of his. I'm sure he was earlier in the day. That he was at a family member's funeral, and now his other, like, more family had to bury more family, and he feels so incredibly bad about it. He makes me feel like a fuck up about it. And people fuck up. It happens, Justin. You're okay. He is okay. He doesn't feel any pain. It's his stepdad. Oh, He didn't feel any pain in this accident. I feel like he passed away immediately upon impact. Like it was such a big crash that he makes me feel like the spinal cord got severed in the accident, and that's why he didn't feel any pain. He just passed immediately. I don't think anyone else was in the car with him. I think he was by himself because he makes me feel like he's the only one that passed. So if somebody else was in the car, their angels were with him that day, but I don't think anyone else was in the car. I think it was just him by himself speeding. I don't know exact cause of death, but he makes me, but only him. Okay. Cause he makes me feel like nobody else was in the car. That he doesn't feel guilty about that. He's actually quite thankful because it feels like there might've been a chance that somebody would have drove with him, but at the last moment, they're like, oh, I'm actually going to drive over here. Oh, I take that back. I don't think anyone wanted to drive with him because he's reckless. I take that fully back because he's correcting me. He's like, no, nobody wanted to drive with me. I think that's probably smart because he's known for his recklessness. He had just dropped off my ex-husband. Oh, interesting. Your ex also, he lives on the wild side there. Whew. There's also some survivor's guilt I get with the ex-husband. I do get some survivor's guilt, but we're not going to tap into that. Thank you, Ms. Lyons. I appreciate for the follow. Definitely hit his head. He definitely hit his head on the wheel, on the windshield, on the glass. There's something here with like head being hit. And I think maybe that's what severed the cord, was his head being hit so hard that it severed the cord. Because he's giving me like literally a splitting headache, like where it feels like my part is like splitting. There's a thank you coming in for you. I feel like you were always really kind to him, even if you felt like he was stupid or reckless or making bad decisions. I feel like you were somebody that was always like kind of sugarcoating it for him so that he didn't feel like he was such a fuck up, if you will. Where it was like gentle. It was, and sometimes like I'm spending my weekend with my ex. Have fun. Have as much fun as you want. But it just feels like to me like you might find out that he has some survivor's guilt in this weekend here. But I just feel like when it comes to you and his relationship, to me, it feels very much like he just really appreciated your kindness. And I do think you told him the truth. I just think you said it in a very kind way where it wasn't like yelling at him or shaming him or anything. I think you left the shame for behind the closed doors. Like, what a fucking idiot. But I don't think you ever really said that to his face. I think it was more like, well, everyone makes mistakes. And she goes, that's debatable. That's so funny. Well, that's what he's bringing in. So he just wants to thank you for the times that you were kind to him. The times you did have to give him tough love. I just feel a lot of appreciation for you. I feel like you're somebody that just could talk to him in a way where he wouldn't listen, because I don't think he listened to anybody, but he would hear you. He just wouldn't listen. Almost like he always knew what was best for him, type of thing. Like, I know what I need to do. Nobody can tell me that. Even then when you're like, this will help you if you listen to this advice, type of thing. But Adrian, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you some clarity. I hope it gave you insight. I always had his back, but I told him he was wrong. But I feel like the way you said it, though, wasn't like shameful. You know, I feel like maybe sometimes you're like, why did you do that? But I don't feel like, I just felt like you said it in a way to him that made him see like, oh, maybe I did fuck up, or like it just gave him a light or something here. It just like the way you spoke to him was appropriate for him, that he respected what you had to say. Like, that's, maybe I was conveying it weird, but like that's what's coming through, is like he respected what you said to him because of how you said it to him. Whether it was sugarcoating or just immediately being like, why did you do that? You know, that type of thing, you know. But it just feels like I respected what you had to say and the words you used. I've been thinking. I think my chair is broken. Oh my gosh. I've been slowly sinking this whole time. But either way, but I do hope that helps, Adrian. I hope that gives you clarity or insight or comfort in some way. I'm so sorry about the loss of Justin here. Just so he's not feeling any pain. He didn't feel any pain on his passing. And he has a lot of regrets, it feels like, at this time. Thank you, Spirit. I love you, Adrian. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for submitting your donation. I really appreciate it. And I'm here for you always, girly. Always, always, I promise. All right, Spirit. So this, thank you so much for being here, Spirit. Thank you, my audience. Love you more. Oh, thank you, everyone who's been here, who's gotten a reading from me today. Thank you so much for your time, your energy. Thank you for allowing me to read you today. We were super successful today. I'm super excited about it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so over the moon with you guys. Thank you for anyone who's followed me, anyone who's subscribed to me, anyone who's liked the live, anyone who has gifted the live, anyone who's hung out with me today, anyone who's just commented, anyone who's made me laugh today, because girl, we've had a ball today. So much fun. I love you guys endlessly and forever. You guys are, Nolan's been here the whole time too. Thank you, Nolan. Special shout out to Nolan, Jen, and Veronica. Sorry, Veronica. I almost called you Victoria. Because that's my cousin's name, full disclosure. But I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you so, 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 so much, everyone. Mwah. Universe, you, my friend, thank you so much for sending the people that needed a reading here today. I really, really, really appreciate it so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you endlessly. Thank you for allowing me to do this work at this time in this way to be successful with it as well. Angels, ancestors, my guides. I love you so much. Thank you for allowing me to see you, feel you, and hear you. Thank you for your guidance, your protection, your knowledge, and your love. I love you endlessly. Thank you for always being on my side. Thank you for bringing in the people that needed a reading today. And I just love my life. I love what I do. I love everyone in it, whether it's online, parasocially, or if it is with physical friends. Real life friends did come in today. I love everyone so much, and I'm just so grateful for all of you. So I love you endlessly, and I will see you again tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Bye. Oh, wait, I might be late tomorrow. I lied to you guys. I might be late tomorrow because I do have to take my cat to the vet. So I might be late, but I will be on somewhere between 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, I love you. Bye.